Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, on Easter. Not going to do anything. Watch the boy pick up Easter
That's the day
eggs.
we were saved. If you want to go by whatever. But that's the thing. So Easter. So it's like God's got to be like, wait a minute.
This is not
So
it.
you're celebrating the day that I sent my son to die for you, and you're gonna name it after I believe was it a Greek goddess, Esther?
I'm not even sure.
And then
Not pagan at all.
it's like the god of fertility. I think it's Esther. I may be wrong. It's one of those that rhymes with Easter, but it may not be Greek. It could be Roman. But and then use eggs for fertility, like maybe rebirth.
Esther,
Maybe rebirth. I can kind of understand.
Anglo-Saxon goddess.
Anglo-Saxon goddess. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mentioned by Bede in his 8th century work, The Reckoning of Time. Bede in his pagan. It's pagan.
yeah, but well, I mean, pagan goes.
Anglo-Saxons.
Pagan has a lot of derivatives off of it. So, but okay. So
And she was named after the month April, which is. Can you read that word? That's the word that she was.
Astronomop.
Yeah.
That sounds Egyptian, but
Yeah.
who knows?
This is pagan though. Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, but anything that is not your, I mean, if I'm correct, like basically anything that is not related directly to your core beliefs, as far as religious, can be considered pagan.
No. So this is Easter is when Jesus was resurrected.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I'd say is like if you looked at it, you could be like, well, so the egg I could maybe give you for rebirth. You know, the
New life.
Yeah, new life. But to throw in another pseudo deity, I know we don't mean to get off on religion.
I was like, hey guys, go ahead and talk a little bit so I get some audio levels in check and make sure everything's working properly. I was like, dude, what? You just went right back to religion. I was like, bro,
hey,
y'all are killing me over here.
It's the time of the season, my man.
I guess so.
Well, it just fell
time of the
into April.
Like I don't care.
Easter.
Like there's plenty of secular people that believe or practice Easter. Maybe not for a religious reason, but we have worked our ways to your.
I'm not a hater on
sinful nature, but we're all sinful.
I'm not a hater on it. I'm not hating.
From what I've heard, talking about that stuff got quite a few views.
Hey, you're not wrong about that.
Okay.
You're not wrong about that. It's because it's such a hot, controversial topic.
Oh, you're looping.
I've got it. I got it. A hot, controversial topic is what it is.
It's not controversial.
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Depends on which religion you believe.
Let's go talk to a Muslim.
Nah.
Oh.
I think we could, if we want to dig into that, we can get in a whole episode on that stuff, but would be
there's not that many hours on Wednesday.
Not so, yeah, I was about to say, it'd be a not so fun, episode.
Well, how is everyone this evening? Welcome in. Let's see, make sure I'm getting all these beautiful chats where they need to go. All these beautiful people.
Is that a bunch of small windows for every chat?
It is.
It's amazing. Does that work well?
It's the most, for me, it is the most consistent way because every third-party app I've used to try to combine chats or be like a third-party chat, display will miss chats or not be accurate or it won't. It's not consistent. The only way to be consistent is to have each chat from each platform in its own window.
So if we were in ye old days and I had the Apple laptop in front of me, how do I make multiple windows on an Apple browser?
So Control T
is the control the cloverleaf thing?
It's command on.
Command.
Yeah, command.
Yeah.
All right. And I think we're about ready to get started here. Let's see. Welcome to Schrödinger's Cast, where everything is true and untrue until it is observed or proven. Tonight we will be talking about a couple things. Is Netanyahu alive or dead? We don't know yet. The AI videos of him and his ring is. We're gonna look into that. We're gonna try to figure out where that cat is alive or dead in the box. And then the Ohio Meteor. Did y'all see anything about the Ohio Meteor? You know I love my space shit, so we're gonna talk about the Ohio Meteor. Meat eater.
6 tons of fun.
And then we will be spinning the wheel of conspiracies, which if you guys could see how much I have added.
Oh man, that thing got ADD.
The wheel has grown to a, excuse me, where's my wheel? Hold on.
It's up there.
Not for them to see yet. Hold on. Where'd it go?
It is not for you to see.
You shall see the wheel.
Yeah, I have some hopium that it's not,
screen.
Weather modification.
I just try to change the screen.
All right, that's why it's all blue.
So the wheel has been added to it lately. So if anybody wants to add anything that they want to see on the show to the wheel, you can chat it, send it to us, text it, email, any of those great things. And also, if you want your comment or theory or discussed immediately, of course, a small donation goes a long way. You'll be put to the front of the line and we'll get you knocked out right away. So I say to start off the evening, do you want to spin the wheel or go straight into the Ohio Meteor? What are you guys feeling?
I'm down for the Meteor.
Meteor? Yeah, I'm gonna get on some meteors too. Let's get into Meteor. Ohio Meteor.
Skeet.
Meteor.
You want some specs?
Hit me with some facts. Yeah.
All right. It was first detected 8:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over Lake Erie near Lorain, Ohio. Right. So this thing was just 2 meters.
Yeah, they say 6 foot.
2 meters in diameter, so 6 foot. About 7 tons. So
yeah. 7 tons?
Yeah, like 17,000 pounds.
Heavy metal, man. It's usually nickel.
It traveled roughly 45,000 miles per hour, moving southeast for about 34 miles through the upper atmosphere.
45,000, really?
The Meteor.
I Googled it and there's us. All right, let's see.
The Meteor.
This is while a neighborhood camera caught the boom from the Meteor. Let's check this. That's got audio?
Yeah, it's just going to show it falling through the clouds.
They're probably just going to hear a boom, yeah, with this camera.
Oh,
there's another one that points up at the sky.
There's a few. Like, there's a machine shop that...
okay, is this
dash cam
Meteor over Ohio?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It says... Oh, there it is.
That's pretty
so crazy.
Whoa, what the fuck was
That's
that?
so cool, man. It's so crazy. I love that. I absolutely love that.
So the energy equivalent was 250 tons of TNT.
Yeah. 250 tons of TNT.
Sonic boom. Pressure wave.
Oh, here's a good one. It's a real good video of it. Let's see.
Yeah, volume.
That's a good distance. I've never been to Ohio, so...
Ain't much there.
It looks like. That's what it looks like.
Except for the guys in Defiance. You four, you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Old school Black Ops.
All right. Well, let's see here. Spotted at Red Oaks. This is this is Texas. NASA claims a 7-ton meteor broke apart over northern Ohio this morning around 9 a.m. local time.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I thought there was more to it as far as like any kind of conspiracy. It looked like straightforward, just a cool meteor drop. So
I mean, we always
I love it. I love it. I'm never gonna hate on a meteor.
The thing is like, who's gonna find us a piece of it? Because that's big money.
Do you think
finding meteorites?
Do you think it all?
It fragmented over 34 miles.
Yeah.
Something like that. 30 to 34 miles.
I guarantee you, like there'll be a bunch of dudes above. That's not 34 miles. 34 miles is a lot.
Yeah, it said something about it. Here, let me.
34 miles is a lot.
I could have read it
like
wrong.
That's 150,000 feet. No.
Can I get
34 times
the meteor fragmented approximately 30 to 34 miles above Valley City.
All right.
That's I mean, nah. I won't say above. No way. I'm sorry.
Above.
I'm not
in the sky or on the map.
I'm not. I'm not my father.
Because that's not how it reads.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not my dad. I can't do the math like that.
That's cool. I mean, I think that one a couple years ago from Russia that lit up the entire sky was a lot bigger and cooler. That was a really good one.
Okay, here we go.
That's
Potential
like
search.
170,000 feet. You ain't gonna see that thing at 170,000 feet.
Potential search areas. Hotspots for fragments include Richfield, Granger, Sharon Center, Wadsworth, and Rittman.
Your mom.
They're going to be pea-size, dark,
Likes rock.
glassy fusion crusts.
I mean, if you find you a good one, that's gonna be a good one to hold on
Have you
to, bro.
seen any of the people that go hunting for like meteorites and stuff like that?
Oh, wow.
Like they make big money.
That was only the 15th confirmed meteor strike in Ohio's history.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to Ohio, not even meteors.
So it's been hit 15 times.
Don't
Like,
be hating on Ohio, bro.
No, dude, at least like Arizona was like, man, we're going to get a big one here, you know.
So
They got at
10
least their
states
crater.
seen it too.
Yeah. I heard they heard it as far away as Pennsylvania, but all
Ontario, Canada
all
is
them-
one I read.
all them tiny little states and the goofy country.
All right. And then we're going to move on to spin the wheel. And if anybody else, of course, like you guys said, you guys got anything you want to add to the wheel, discuss, comment, the entire description should be in the live on YouTube. We are on live on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Facebook. Rumble? No, I don't think we're on Rumble tonight, but we will be next time. Let's spin this wheel. Let's see. I think my four key broke on my keyboard. Let's just do this. And look at how much I've added to this wheel. And of course,
You're putting a money symbol up there.
Baseball.
Too many
are
times on
you
the
ready?
screen.
I did something for you guys. Ready?
Nice drum
The
roll.
meow.
Meow.
Oh, I thought it was the drum roll.
It was a drum. I did a drum roll and a meow.
No.
Okay, so this is one I found on. I'm just gonna pull up the video because I know where it is.
Are you going to keep that up there?
No, this is gonna be removed because we're talking it up. I would like to have the other guy here. You're awesome. All right. Let's see. I know it is right here. Let me pull up the video for it. There it is. Okay, so this is where I
Mr. Carroll.
this is where I got it, and then we're gonna look exactly what he says, and then look it up, and we're gonna go from here.
You almost used to look like him.
The Las Vegas shooting map. All right. Have you guys heard of this? Yes or no?
Talking about,
I've shot a lot of stuff
Have you ever
in
seen
Vegas.
a map of that one?
It's
yeah.
No, yeah. I mean,
I've got this picture already too.
I have like a very
I don't know anything about this. I literally I watched that far into it and was like, this is gonna be great for the show. I'm saving it.
Thing that happened in Las Vegas that we're not allowed to talk about. Yeah, there's like a whole map on the internet. You got to check this out. So open up a search engine, whichever one you want, and type in
I've got
these
this
4
one
words.
saved.
Okay, that's just, I mean, do we need to watch the whole video or just go from there? It's a 10-minute long video.
Nah,
say we just-
just
Well,
bounce
it's
out
gonna
there. I
show us the
I
map.
like Ian. Like anybody that likes to look at stuff, look at Ian Carroll. He does good
All right,
stuff.
what do we want to go with?
Stephen
Also look-
Paddock. Wikipedia
also
has
look
a
at
whole thing
financial
on it.
audits. Check out financial audits. He does good stuff too, people.
Let's see. Is this the okay? It should be. Well, I think it's this interactive map they're talking about.
Yeah.
Is this I promise I'm not a child. Okay, it's an interactive map. That is insane.
So it goes to
What?
No. So, so that's all the calls. All the blue stuff is calls. All of the other stuff is videos that they have. Blacks or deaths.
No way, dude. Who did this?
People.
Probably.
All right, this
the
segues
police.
perfectly into a video I have. It's on the wheel. I might have to just go into it from here.
This is why AI is bullshit.
All right.
China asshole.
So if I just click on this person here, it's a video. It looks like it's been removed.
Well, what if you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on one of the deaths.
All right, hold on, buddy.
That's what I'm down
so
for.
dark. So the thing is, though,
Getting straight.
how
to it.
sketch is it? How sketch is it? So where's the shooter position?
Okay, it says it has actually the victim's name, the age, what number victim they were. Is this from the guy that went up through the concert and he shot out the window of the hotel?
Yes.
The automatic
At
rifles?
was it Jason Aldean?
I think it was. I know it was a country concert. I can't
Jason
remember.
Aldean concert.
I mean, I knew New Country sucks, but yeah, but back out of it. So where's his shooting position? All right, no,
It's up
No.
here, right?
no,
It's
north.
north.
It's got to be.
So this was
no. Oh wait, is that Hotel Ghana? No, it can't be gone.
Where is the actual? Okay, right here. Is this it?
It's the deadliest mass shooting.
I mean,
by
yeah,
a
I
lone
guess.
shooter
Well, that's a
in
long
the
way.
history of the
I
United
know it.
States.
Nah, scroll in.
This is a crazy interactive.
Okay,
map.
there. I think there is.
Where?
Go up to the MGM or
MGM.
I mean not MGM. The Lux.
Dude, I just know.
Scroll into the Lux. You're right in the middle. That thing. Yeah. All right,
I just remember that we've been here. All right, we're here. Let's see.
Yeah, but he's up at the north part of the building because he looked over the parking. Over
That's
the
a helicopter.
Helicopter footage.
What's those two
What?
blue things in the middle?
In the middle.
Right where you are. Yeah.
Mandalay. It was okay. That's
restrooms.
Okay. The restroom.
His and hers.
His and hers restroom. That's what they
That's
are.
crazy how it's showing that.
This is the hotel right here. This is where he was. This is police body cam footage, helicopter footage.
Yeah, wait, go back to the helicopter. Go back to the helicopter.
Stairwell.
Yeah, go back to the helicopter because it popped up now. Yeah, it wasn't there a minute ago. Go ahead and hit on that. Yeah.
It was 2017 Jason Aldean concert. Thank you, Brady. That's it's a good video if it's Grady like that.
Yes. Well, I mean, you got too many lights.
What year was this? 2017.
You've been to Vegas. You know how many lights are there?
True.
Like all the mirrored glass.
This is a police helicopter camera.
Well, yeah, that's why it's now in thermal. That's why it's now in thermal.
There's the window. Okay.
Oh man, it's a leaking AC unit. Well, there's two windows that are broken.
Interesting.
Oh, he fired from one.
This is a 30-minute long video.
Ran through, fired from the other.
30-minute long video.
Bro,
from Halo.
that's a big room in Vegas. That's a big room in Vegas.
Well, think about it. What? Is he going to shoot open locks
No
to go through
offense.
to the other room?
Yeah, I guess be like.
This is crazy.
Maybe you got two rooms that
Hey, there's
can
Print Hollywood.
adjoined. Wouldn't you if you was going to be a mass murderer?
Who plotted this map out
conjoined
and
rooms
added
so
all
you
this
can-
data to it?
Oh, I thought you were going to say who plotted it, and I was going to be like the FBI or the CIA.
No, this is insane.
One of them 3-letter organizations. Yeah, that are a crazy person. He's usually a crazy person, but
Probably
he's,
CIA.
Okay, so
he's
if
usually working
he's
with
over
them.
here,
BlackRock.
That's a lot.
That's
That's
a-
a long way.
that's a long.
All right, wait.
No, it is Vegas.
Do you have a measuring tool? Do you have a measuring tool? Because you figure, so you have how many lanes of traffic? How many lanes? How many lanes of traffic? Oh, sorry, back out a little bit.
It's
Back
like
out
4.
Just back up just a little bit so I can see.
One,
So 4
two,
and
three,
4. So it's 8 and 8.
8.
We walked
So
across this road.
if you figure that's 8 lanes at 8 foot, well, at least
that's
8 foot a
64
lane,
foot.
at least 8 foot a lane, and then you got a center median 2 to 3 foot,
A lot of the videos have been taken.
and then you use Pythagorean theorem to figure the crosswalk. Hey, we don't need to know that
I'm gonna
bullshit.
get copyrighted.
Yeah, we don't need to know that bullshit on here. Like I said, he could have just been angry about the music.
I don't think so.
Too loud, too late.
Bro,
This is an
you say
insane
that.
map.
Too loud,
This is
too
an insane
late.
map. This is an insane map.
Have you heard New Country?
No, I don't listen to country.
Yeah, you're
Is he the
Better off.
is he the kick the dust up guy?
Yes.
bro. I don't even know.
I only know because when my daughter was little, she sang that song like every day. I don't even know where she heard it.
That's him.
Okay, kick the dust up.
Say your mama played it for you.
I like Bo Burnham's rendition earlier of pandering. You seen
I don't know.
Bo Burnham's pandering. It's a really good song. You should look it up.
Bill
I can't.
Burr?
I can't.
Bill
No,
Burr.
Bo Burnham.
Oh, Bill Burnham.
Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham.
Yes.
I have no clue who that is either.
He's a YouTuber turned comedian. Turned director, turned recluse.
No, that seems to be the
It's pretty cool.
Fast track.
I'll leave this up in case anybody wants to go back to it. If you're watching and you want to go back to this, we're going to move on to the next wheel topic, but that is actually a crazy, awesome thing. I'm glad I added that. Interactive map is crazy.
nah.
Waco? We're gonna leave that one only because I would like Will to be here for that because he's the reason I added it on there.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a pin in that one for
All
later.
right.
I'd like to when Will gets here. He's just running late today. Will will be here. Will be here. Wow, that's hard to say.
WW2.
This is another one I found. All right, it was good. These are all mine. All right, the Secret Covenant. Anybody ever heard of the Secret Covenant?
Covenant or covenant?
I don't know. I typed it, so whatever it said.
Covenant. Like a coven of nuns?
I think it's something different.
A coven of monks?
Covenant. I don't know.
Covenant is like a promise.
There we go. Okay.
It is
Loud.
It is very loud.
Covenant. Okay, the Secret Covenant. Okay.
Which we're gonna watch some of this
Man,
video.
you're just trying to keep us all in religion, aren't you?
I don't know. This is a 10-minute long video. We're just gonna use this to
All right, let's do double speed.
the second one, the nun and squirrels. I think nuns and squirrels. Oh, Covenant. Okay, let me do this here so you guys can see. Okay.
that October the 9th, 2009, and I'm going to read you the Secret Covenant. I only have 10 minutes. It's on the Polly Hicks section of CanadaStreetNews.com, and this is dedicated to the Jesuits, the High Freemasons, and the High Knights of Columbus, and those that have pledged a blood oath allegiance to the Luciferians, secret societies. The Secret Covenant. An illusion it will be, so large, so vast, it
All
will
right, well,
escape
hold on.
your
It's long.
perception.
Hold on before we go through this.
I have it.
Okay.
What she's reading.
So, wait, all right. So, hold
It's
on.
4 pages.
So, this is a covenant from who to who?
You want to give us a summary? Let's just look it up.
Of her.
Let's look it up. So, let me look it up because a 10-minute long video. I just want the concept, and then we can go ahead and look up what it is actually about, and then break it down. And I'll ask my boy Karak what he thinks about it.
It's basically what we think the government is doing to us. Make us think what they want us to think, see how we want to see. You know, they decide all that. Like,
So, who wrote this?
Programming.
Who wrote this?
Okay, so the Secret Covenant is a widely circulated conspiracy theory text that appeared online around 2002, purporting to be leaked plan by a secret elite to control and enslave humanity. Fabricated content document claims that a small elite group will rule the world by keeping the general population weak, sick, and distracted through talk. Man, Will needs to freaking be here, bro. Through weak, sick, toxins in our food. Man, this hits home. Toxins in our food, water, and air while promoting the illusion of freedom. Okay, the hoax. Fact checkers such as PolyFact have labeled it a fabrication. It is often incorrectly attributed to John D. Rockefeller, but there is no evidence to support this, and the text references modern technology like video games, that did not exist during his lifetime. The original text emerged anonymously on a financial website, bankindex.com in 2002.
So, it just sounds like a conspiracy theory, like what we already think. Or not a conspiracy theory, but it's like, hey, is this a plausible idea?
yeah, that thing goes on. It lists everything that you know is going on now. So it's plausible, very plausible.
I mean, if we just look back at what's happening, like historically, you know, if you want to delve into all the stuff with the Rockefellers and
I mean, there's a lot with them.
I mean, man, the amount of stuff going on now. Isn't the guy that's about to be or is now the head of the FDC, isn't he a Rockefeller?
Who is it?
I don't know the name. Man, you're asking me the wrong stuff. My short-term memory is as long as my
All right, so
thing.
quick from Grok. Basically the same breakdown. And here's the actual text from it, and it gives you the entire text.
It's like, what is your email address? I'll send it to you.
Yeah, right. I just
And your phone number and address.
I just made another list. Okay, so this is the
Grok's like, Elon, somebody is coming for you.
make it an easy answer for you, buddy.
Explain this to my 4-year-old.
Yes, make it simple for me to understand.
All right, so who's about to be the head of the
Number PBCA signature series number 3, Rockefeller Jr. Let's see here.
Or no, is he not Rockefeller? Rothschild. He's part of the Rothschilds.
Rothschild.
It says it's
Rockefeller.
not associated with Rockefeller.
No,
Fabricated host first appeared online in June 2002. Anonymous submission with a fake email address that is now a defunct financial site. So it's not even a real bank site. The site's editor explicitly stated they had no idea who wrote it, and it posted without verification. Fact checkers, including Polyfact, Snopes, and Full Fact, have repeatedly investigated it. Most recently, as of 2003 to 2026, with no new evidence emerging, found zero credible link to Rockefeller or any historical figure.
Well, I mean,
Hold on. It says, the piece is modern creative writing that mashes up classic conspiracy tropes with a sci-fi ancient astronaut language at the end. Claims contributing to Rockefeller or Masonic creed are false and have been circulating as viral misinformation for over 20 years.
so wait, Alexander de Rothschild? No, his real name isn't there. His public name,
Alex or David.
Alexandre. I mean, so okay, I'm pretty sure the guy.
Okay, so what exactly is your guys' stance here?
On which part, gum to?
Well, I
on-
would say this:
On the secret covenant or what?
with the way we kind of vote on things, we kind of discuss it for a minute, and then we each kind of get to decide whether we think that cat is in the box, meaning we don't know. We don't know if that cat is alive or dead. We know the cat is alive, meaning we think that is true, or the cat is dead because we opened the box and we believe that is completely false. On this, I'm going to go down the line. I believe this cat is dead. I don't believe this is true. That is just
Okay, but
False.
so
The name isn't true.
For one, I won't say anything because we have not read it. We didn't read it. We didn't listen to her talk about it. None of us read it.
I got the summary.
The
whole thing is right here.
That's our current
he's
culture.
gambling
That's
on
our current
hopium.
culture.
I am.
He's
It's
gambling on
I got the
hopium.
cliff notes, okay? I got the cliff notes. I got
I
the
got
cliff
plenty
notes.
of hopium. Like, load that shit up, buddy. We good.
I mean, as far as like when you come to like, Illuminati secret societies that control I entertain the ideas. I believe it's plausible, but, based on the evidence that I've seen from here of it just appearing on a faulty website from a fake email address
from
and then-
23 years ago,
from
24 years
and
ago,
with no new evidence supporting it in over 20 years, and it tying it to Rockefeller, who I
it's
do
because they
believe.
killed them all.
I mean, it's hey, you're not,
So,
you're
but
getting
that's what I'm
somewhere.
saying. That's
You're
what I'm saying
getting
is that
somewhere.
we haven't listened to what she said or what the
So
title
let
of
me
the
let me
can
ask
go
you
back to
this.
the video.
Let
We
me
can go
ask
back
you
to the
this
video.
before you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want that paper up there if I'm going to read it.
Oh, yeah, let me go back.
Just to name a couple of things.
Okay.
All right. So you see, like right there, it'll say lifespans will keep their lifespans short and their minds weak while repenting to do the opposite. Okay. So nutritious foods in a grocery store, not nutritious ever.
This does lead into the
So I'm
when
saying-
we're talking about
so
the
that's
food
one.
stuff. The
Hold
food
on.
stuff.
Okay. So that's just one. Knowledge of science and technology, we know so little
No,
comparatively.
you're swaying me. You are swaying
right?
me. All right.
Okay, so we won't see what's happening. We'll go back to what's his name, Israel, and the meteor. We just maybe that has a coincidence, maybe it doesn't. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
they're-
Netanyahu and the media.
So you got media tricking your mind, dumbing you down.
Yeah.
Same thing with all this other bull crap.
Are just
that
keeping you busy.
podcast,
Are just keeping you busy.
Yes, podcast, and
We're not a psyop, people. We're not a psyop.
I'm just saying.
We're not part of a
But
psyop.
if you go down this whole list right here,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, each little sentence, you're going to be like, okay, that's happening today. That's happening today. So not necessarily
All right. So
Dead
if we go down the
cat.
list. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not. This isn't
not dead cat. Maybe the people who we're blaming is wrong.
So I will say this.
Somebody needs to go to prison for this cat's
I mean,
abuse.
because I would go George Soros.
If we go down the
myself.
list, do I believe that the nutritional value of food has plummeted? Yes,
Absolutely.
I do believe that the food we consume, the air we consume, the things that we put into our bodies now, not at the quality they once were. But that's a weird thing to say. Back in the day, they used to put sawdust in bread to make the wholer just because they didn't have enough food to go around. then, you know, we had a golden age of things, and then now with the bottom dollar is more important than putting nutritional value in food. I can save money by stripping the nutrients of the food, and, you know, but is it a global conspiracy or is it just capitalism?
All right.
Well,
So
capitalism and a lazy
no. I think you get
thought process.
I think it is more than that. I think you get an intermingling of all of it, to be honest.
Well, this would
I mean,
lead,
I
this
think
would,
you- I think
if
you
you're
get
talking
it-
about keeping people unhealthy, people sick and dumb.
All right.
I mean,
so you
they're doing, if it's true, they're doing a pretty fucking good job.
Well, okay, so let's make a all right, let's see this. Let's put it this way. So would you farm out to somebody in another state to take care of, so you wouldn't pay somebody from Maine or Washington to advise you on the watering habits or growing habits of plants in your area if you did not live near them, or if you lived in a different place in a vastly different geographic, you know, growing zone. If you want to go through the growing zones
Texas.
in the
Are
US.
we
Washington.
speculating
Enough
that the knowledge of somebody's, you know, hold on a second, let me take care of that.
Don't put them down. They're good.
Oh, God.
Don't hurt them again.
I got to sidestep. I got to sidestep.
No. So all I'm saying is, like, so I think you have a mixture of this, and I think, like, out of anything, you know, if you look at our current financial structure now, the ideas of buying stocks in companies originally was like you're buying something that you believe in. You think this is going to be good for somebody. You think it's going to be good for population in general, and that is not what it is anymore. Now people are just more or less gambling on derivatives for stocks. So you have companies, and you will have the lazy people, because the lazy people that make money from money, because that's what you can do now. If you have enough money, you can just be literally like, I'm going to put my money here. I don't have to do anything. And with enough, I mean, even more so now with algorithms of AI and blah, blah, blah.
Following Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, I mean, just following
Facts.
the Congress tracker. You know, you can gamble the derivatives and usually make money. Then you have people that actually try to produce and grow stuff. So the people that are actually trying to make money, a lot of them are going to take the shortcuts in capitalism, because unfortunately people are people and they're going to take advantage of stuff. And then I think you have the people that truly are large money people and are thinking on a different game that most people are not thinking about, and are thinking, you know, we can do this. You know,
So
I have a whole bunch of this I can get rid of over here, and you know, technically that saltpeter is really, really good for
when it comes to like,
everybody's sodium intake.
when it comes to like the capitalism stuff, so like
Who's saltpeter?
the way a lot of, like, you know, I'm speculating on some of this. I'll preface that, like, with the way I think a lot of businesses and stuff are set up, when you have shareholders and investors, the business has to always make more than it did the year before. And in some businesses, there's an impossibility or a dead end to that, where when your business can no longer, you know, create the profits that it did the year before, you have the option of
eventually you're gonna hit
bankrupting, or you find a way to cut corners in your product, and you find a way to
You're in a plateau.
You either be more efficient, or you're going to start hemorrhaging money. And some of that, especially when it comes to like stuff like the food industry or anything like that, you can shave, you know, probably the cost of what you're making by lessening the value of the product, but creating more shrinkflation, the size of packages. Then when you run out of that, when you have no more room to play on that, then you're like, okay, well, like, if we're, you know, making meat, can we make meat cheaper for us to make, but still give them the same amount of meat, not quality, amount?
Okay, so
You know?
I think you
real quick,
have two things.
then I say, so Gum 2 says, I agree, it's likely capitalism and megacorps making food additives to mail loads of money. Yep, I got you. Ever hear of the cigarette companies moving over to junk food corps after cigarette sales dipped? I didn't know
Yes.
that. These people were so powerful. Why would we know who they were? If Rockefellers or BlackRock or whoever the puppet master, wouldn't it be better for them to fly under the radar?
Okay, well, I mean, if you're going to talk
And
about
then
Larry Fink, we can talk about Larry Fink.
Those
on a
are
whole
two
nother
separate
thing.
thoughts, by the way. I accidentally said, no, you're good. I'm tracking with all of that. That's facts. Why would, if they're really doing something like this, why would we even know their names? Why would we even know they exist if they're
Because time.
Pizzagate,
you
what?
don't have the option.
And I didn't
anymore
know about
unless-
cigarette companies switching over to junk food. That's not a bad pivot for someone that addictive products.
Cravings. Yeah.
Sugar is one of the most I like how we
Sugar's the
specify
worst.
things like
Sugar's the worst.
alcohol is 21 and up. Street drugs are illegal,
drink.
but
I don't
sugar
drink.
is more addictive than any of that shit.
Hey, what is alcohol made out of? What does it require to grow?
Water.
No, well, not even the water.
It's
You need water, but,
Yes.
but water doesn't make anything truly happen. It is a substrate for it to happen in.
Sure, but
So
I get my daily intake.
what does
anyways.
your yeast need to eat?
bacteria?
I can't remember. I used to work at a damn distillery, and I don't remember.
I don't know.
I didn't make the yeast.
Oh
I'm not
my
a chemist.
God! Yes, right, you did.
I worked at a
It's
distillery. I didn't
sugar.
work at a whiskey distillery.
Sugar.
It needs sugar.
Sugar, thank you. Okay.
Alcohol is sugar.
Okay.
Alcohol is sugar.
Oh shit! Wait,
So-
good segue.
That's the reason why
Hey.
people that tend to drink a lot don't necessarily eat a lot because they get calories from
Massive amounts of sugar
Yeah,
in their
alcohol.
alcohol.
yeah. And so your body is an adaptable thing, which is us. Just like I mentioned in the last one about us being a species that is able to just basically wear out other, it's like we are the Karens of the species. We will wear the fuck you out and then end up killing you. You know, that's the way we are as a species.
Consumers. I mean, we're just mass consumption. Mass consumption.
There's 100. Yeah, well, there's 100 of us. We're gonna chase down this buffalo. Hey, y'all guys, wait behind. We're gonna chase for a while. Y'all come up in the next couple hours. Like we can chase down species and wear them out. The same thing goes for stuff like the sugar and things of that nature. We are an adaptable species. Our body learns to be like, okay, all right, man, this dude or this chick's only gonna give me like, 2 crushers of fucking alcohol, this
Okay.
evening, and then she's gonna eat a grilled cheese or he's gonna eat a slice of pizza. It's like,
So,
so your
moving
body
on,
learns
moving
to-
on from what this document says, from the food aspect to the liquid aspect, when it comes to poisoning will be absorbed through their skins and mouth, destroy their minds and reproductive systems. I mean, there's evidence of some of this stuff being said. I would say the next thing, which was the water. Do you believe that, which I've heard this a lot of times before, I've been back and forth on this with people, the
much sugar's in it?
additives to water or fluoride being a system of dumbing down people over time? Would you agree or disagree with the
Really?
adding fluoride to water being a way to mentally lessen people over time, the population?
I'm not gonna say anything because they gave me fluoride toothpaste as a kid. So.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
I may or may not have swallowed some of it at some point in time, so that can explain a lot.
so what
And a couple of good
how long,
concussions.
I'm not trying to completely pivot to something else, but we're talking about them doing things to food. Water would be the next one for me, and then what?
Mines.
Like, have you ever just drank distilled?
Lines?
Mines.
Have you ever just
Mines.
drank instead of drinking like fluoride water? Have you ever switched to drinking a non-fluoride distilled water and saw how quickly your dental health deteriorated?
No, I've never drank.
So
I've never been outside.
At
of city
one
water.
point in time, I moved to a ranch. We had a well house. There was no fluoride added to my water, and my dental, as a kid, my oral hygiene plummeted from what I had to just your teeth are screwed for life, kid.
I mean,
I'm not contributing that completely. Just drinking well water. I don't know. I'm literally just asking.
We're saying this like in my fluoride toothpaste, straight up on the bottles. As a kid coming off with braces that didn't clean properly, had a massive amount of cavities, and they're like, you need this fluoride toothpaste because it's going to make your enamel stronger. And guess what? It did. Or the best I can tell, it did. Like, I didn't get any more cavities for a very long time.
So I'm just going. I'm trying to.
It also said strictly, do not swallow.
Just keep on. Everything you read is going to
said, do not swallow.
be
Okay.
relevant.
Well, did you ever like the chloroseptic spray? I
Love
I
it.
drank that stuff.
I
all the
love
time.
this
it.
shit
I
my
still
whole
do.
life. I didn't know until I was an adult and I read the directions. You're not supposed to drink
Yeah,
that.
it makes your tummy hurt, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm really sick
Hey.
now. My tummy really hurts.
I can't feel my stomach.
Anybody who knows me knows I love chloroseptic. If I get an itch in my throat, there's 18,000 sprays going
my
in
goodness.
immediately. And I love
You're
the
like this.
taste. Got to be the cherry.
All right, I'm trying to go down this list and kind
And
of
I hate
pick
it.
things apart. Soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. I'm assuming by soft metals they mean like the what we were talking about last week: weather control, aluminum in the air. Soft metals also lead. Is that what do you think?
Well, I
you
don't
get
think
from?
aluminum's Aluminum's
so
not
this
considered a
is from-
soft metal. Soft metal's like
Lead would be.
sodium.
Gold.
Okay.
Wow.
The poison will be absorbed through their
Gold's
skins
soft.
and mouth and will destroy their minds and
Gold's very
reproductive system.
non-reactive.
From all this, children will be born dead and will conceal this information. Poison will be hidden.
'Cause they're
Everything
dead?
surrounds them. If what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear.
Facts.
I mean, they can find plastic in pretty much everything now. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't feel like that was intentional.
To where we would be affected by it.
Well,
Think of it that way. Not just because we wear it and it's
I
in
don't
it.
think we're going to know the long term
Because everybody wears
effects.
nylons at some point.
I don't think we're going to know the long term effects of
Nylon.
everything we've done over the last
Not
100 years
nylons.
for 500 years. I mean, I don't think we're going to
Well,
know the
no,
long term
you'll
effects.
never know. You'll never know
Never know.
because mainly
No.
too much stuff happens in between. And eventually, you know, if you get to like 80 years of a study on plastics causing people's taints to shrink and stuff like that, eventually you're going to get to a point where it's like, oh man, well, you know what? We had this world war and we all forgot about everybody's taints. You know, and then that's what happens. It's literally what happens.
To touch on that, I watched a video from
Touch your taint?
to touch on your taint. I watched a video from Veritasium, which is a badass YouTube channel I watch.
Veritasium,
I
very
love Veritasium. And they did a video about when they came out with Teflon. And
Ooh,
the
Teflon is terrible.
company that made Teflon infected pretty much almost the entire world. And so throughout the video, it's like an hour-long video. I'm not going to get into all of it, but he tested his blood as just like a month ago, and he had traces of the chemical composition of what's in Teflon because the entire water system of the United States had been populated with, since they came out with it in like the 60s and 70s,
Screwed.
it got into everything. And
Well,
there's
they
no
literally-
getting it out. You could test your blood. If you've drank water from anywhere, you probably have the
What's where you get
remnants
to-
of Teflon
That's
in your
where you get to the-
bloodstream.
That's where you get to the forever chemicals.
But that was not. I don't think that was intentional. I think that was an accident.
No, it is.
And this,
That- I mean, but that's
this is speaking specifically on this. We're all going to do this intentionally to damage reproductive systems.
So,
to, you know,
I think
I like that next one.
I think the intentional stuff does happen to a point, but I don't think it is in the manner of what you see of this. Like I don't, you know.
what was the next one you're talking about? The poison will be absorbed their skins. For all this, their children. Okay, we will teach them that poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But is that just good marketing, or is it actually like, you know?
Well, it's preemptive, I'm sure.
Lead is a bad idea to add to us because it makes us violent. Ooh, unless that's what they want. Arsenic doesn't do much, but your hair and skin suck and gives you a headache from experience. It's likely easier to make us complacent through synthetic methods that can go undetected.
Yeah. So
Okay, well,
lead stops
was
violence.
My point.
okay?
My point was everything we discussed about all these things in our water system and our food. I don't think they were intentional. It doesn't seem to me like they were just accidents of growth and
right,
exploration of you know the industrial age.
What is the phrase? It's like don't contribute something to malice that can be explained through stupidity.
Too closer.
Oh, don't contribute to malice what can be explained through stupidity.
I don't know that quote. See,
I don't know. I may be off on it, but I like that one. I think it comes off the
don't
tongue
contribute to malice.
pretty well. Yeah, don't contribute to malice what can be explained through stupidity or complacence. I can't remember. I've read it a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Adequately
Never
explained.
attribute malice to that which is adequately explained by stupidity.
Hanlon's razor.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, now I have two. It's Occam's razor and Hanlon's razor. Nice.
Yeah.
I can add that to my.
But that's just
vocabulary
it.
I'll forget
That's
in an
just
hour.
it. Most people, the general public, no matter what point in time you were looking through the history that we know of, most people are just trying to survive. There is very few until the recent history to where people have the freedom of time through ease and convenience of all the stuff we've created or whatever to contemplate things that are going on of this. I mean, they do, but there's very few of them, not as many as that there are now. So like you have people that are looking back and going, well, you know, this don't seem right. And it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
It has always happened. It's just, I think we do have the more.
Hey, Gum 2, thank you for the follow on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's the only thing I would say.
I'll let you finish. Yeah, go ahead.
No, so I mean, it's the only thing I'd say on that.
When I made up my mind, I got a little bit, some pushback of making up my mind about this before reading it. So I'm going through each kind of section and breaking it down.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're on to when I'm assuming this is referencing in vaccinations. When they give birth, we will inject poison into the blood of their children and convince them it's for their help. Now, as the science guy, or at least one of the big science guys on the channel, I don't believe vaccines have done more harm than good. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. It's just like, everyone I know has had vaccines for a long time. My parents have had vaccines. We got rid of polio. We've got rid of, but lessened a lot.
Polio is not a good example.
What was the other one I'm thinking of? Smallpox, measles. Give me something.
But polio is a good one to look at for a vaccine. Good,
like not being a great example. Not a good example.
Not being a good one.
Which president was in a wheelchair because of what?
Garfield?
Was it
Garfield? No, it wasn't
Truman.
Garfield. Truman.
And he had was it polio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Truman.
And I think
Truman had polio and was in a wheelchair. Yeah.
But that's just it. It's like you run
FDR. Was it FDR? It was FDR,
Roosevelt.
wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Franklin. It wasn't Roosevelt.
I gotta know now. We're big on fact checking around here. If I feel like we're even 100, if you catch me slipping even on one thing, let me look it up.
We're gonna
Roosevelt.
It was Roosevelt.
Yep.
It was Roosevelt.
Yep.
I think it was Truman.
Yep.
Okay, I was wrong.
And strongly favored. Okay, so paralyzed from the waist down. A 2003 study strongly favored a diagnosis of Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Yeah,
which is what one of my favorite centers has.
What's
all right. So what? All right. What?
Thank you, Gum.
Just look up which presidents were wheelchair bound. Yeah, presidents wheelchair bound. Yeah.
FDR way. There you go, Gum.
President.
Was the only president in a wheelchair due to significant physical disabilities diagnosed with polio. So it was FDR. Thank you, Gum.
Okay.
It was FDR.
Good job, Gum.
FDR.
He was only 39.
This is why we need everybody's help.
Damn,
Like
paralyzed from the waist down.
This is a group effort.
This is why we're here. The
effort.
pursuit of truth is why we are here. All right, I love it. Thank you, Gum.
If we're not all invested in this, like in everything as being a society,
33
or
to
being
45.
this podcast, then what are we doing?
Concealment. FDR's cooperation with the media avoided being photographed in his wheelchair, often used leg braces and crutches to stand or walk in assistance. I know polio was really big in India at one point, but there was a point where there was a global effort to eradicate polio. And make sure that because it is a disease, it's very debilitating, and so there's this massive effort to eradicate it from the earth, and it's just I would imagine people from that time find it frustrating to see people in this time going, I'm not putting that in my body.
What people from that time?
I mean, just people that were that were pro-vaccination and saw the benefits from it.
He was 40 and 21.
I mean, that's probably a rough time.
That
was probably a rough time. That's probably a real rough
That's
time.
what I'm saying. It's like none of these people are alive now. We go through a cycle. Just
You're
like
right.
We talked about the turnings a couple episodes
I
back.
guess nobody's 105 years old right now.
Oh man, I'm sure they are, but I bet they don't have polio.
I bet they don't.
They're
They don't have.
They're like, we were too poor to get the shots. We were still dealing with the dust.
Both of my parents have that scar from going overseas.
from the injection?
Yep, they give you the injection gun.
Injection?
Both of my parents have those scars. Now, I got all of my vaccinations, and I don't know.
Right.
I'm not going off on the vaccinations. I'm still just staying on to the subject of this.
Every Wednesday, Gum. Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, buddy. Every Wednesday at 7.
Sometimes we're 6:30, 7.
Within,
We all-
30 minutes.
This,
Okay,
this is Lent. some of us try to go.
Yeah.
And
So like
so-
we
and
have
some
we
of
have
us
a
have
we have
family
a
we
fourth
have to deal with,
we have a fourth
so-
guy. He's just running behind. So we try to do around 2 to 3 hours every Wednesday night, 7 Central Time.
He tries to do 3 hours. All the rest of us are like, we got to go to work early.
You gotta
I have
stream.
no
If
life.
you're gonna
We don't get to
stream, if
stand
you're
in.
gonna
Honestly,
stream,
I have no life.
if you're gonna
so I'm
stream,
here.
you need to do at least 3 hours. I mean, that's from what I've learned in my year of doing a gaming channel. You need to do a minimum of 3 hours, or it's not valued to anyone to watch.
Just don't cross the streams.
Yeah, I don't have much going on in my life, so Wednesday nights are pretty good.
They're free game.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
pretty good.
All right, let's continue down this list here, guys. Good still up. All right, so that's probably start early on. When their minds are at a young age, we will target their children with what children love most things, sweets. We'll decay their teeth and fill them with metals that will kill their minds and steal their future.
Okay, all right.
Aren't most fillings made of lead?
All right, no, okay. So this is an interesting.
Hold up.
Wait. So
I might be switching my opinion after this.
So,
Hold up.
It's really rough that Will is not here right now.
I
'cause
know.
He would be 100% in on this. We had a conversation today about this. My house is old, from like old.
Like lead paint old?
Oh, like in 3 years, it'll be 100 years old.
Okay.
So
There might be lead
for
paint.
our area, and that's still standing, is pretty good. Okay. So almost 100 years old. Lead paint everywhere. My Wi-Fi is effing useless.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
It is effing useless in my house. They've repainted over the walls. Nothing was ever stripped.
You live in a damn Faraday cage, man.
We do live in a Faraday cage. So that being said, they now have paint you can buy that is Faraday paint. But that's the other thing is saying, what about maybe
My mind is blown.
But maybe this. So we don't really use lead fillings. We use what they call
I would imagine they would be lead.
Amalgam. It's like an aluminum.
Amalgam. Silver in color contains mercury mixed with silver, tin, zinc, and copper. You're Johnny on the spot over here, buddy.
brother.
I was like, I'm thinking of the word. And he's like looking it up.
I looked
So
up
we have amalgam fillings. So what if the fact that our generation is the least affected about what is going on currently is because we have enough metal in our head to affect, as Will was saying, the radio waves bothering us.
That's really
Will,
good.
you got to be here.
That's really good. We will definitely circle back. We're gonna
This will be a circle back.
We're gonna circle back to a lot of this.
We're gonna Pansky. What was her name?
Ponzi.
What was her name? Polanski.
Polanski?
Polanski. We'll circle back around this.
Polanski. We're gonna circle
We'll
back.
circle back to this.
No, was it her? No, it was the other girl.
I don't know.
It was the Biden chick.
It was the black girl.
We'll keep going by this. We'll keep going down this.
We'll have to
No,
that was
Polanski.
Polanski.
It was the white lady. Yeah,
it was
the white
her.
lady. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to circle back to that.
So I'm definitely
back
we're definitely
to
going to go over this because Will does have a lot of interesting input and perspectives on a lot of this stuff. And I've discussed a lot of him with this at length. Thank you, appreciate it. We have our little bartender. Thank you for the soda. We're definitely going to go back to that.
Yeah, I mean, I think, but this is just it. It's like there's a lot of stuff running into this.
So okay, let me go to here. When that's where's you?
Depending on what you want to believe.
There we go. So again, a lot of this that we're discussing. Am I to believe that these people are so genius that they came out with like again?
Well, if you get billions of dollars a year for science.
What Gum was saying is that if they were, if this elite society was controlling the world through means like this, and they were just, super geniuses to make it all look like it was coincidental and accidental, and like he said, they wouldn't want to be known. So, like, BlackRock, Rockefeller,
we're past that. We're past that. We're in the information age.
DuPonts, Rockefeller, Rothschilds, BlackRock, all these names. If this shit gets taken down, you're gonna know why.
All right. So look, if you look at the history of man,
the secret society of the elite.
If you're going through the history of man, regardless, even if they were in a developed or non-developed country throughout the millennia, everybody tried to write something down. We went past the point of vocal, history telling. We went down to writing or art, and so you see lithographs and everything like that throughout the world, all over the place. We killed 3 lions. The friggin' buffalo effed up 2 of our kids.
Yeah.
It's like we have that all throughout the world. So there is always written history. And the fact to think that we're in the point now where we have the internet and everything else, it's like there's no true hiding from it. It's just trying to manipulate it enough to where
I like that.
To where you're like,
I like that.
you're no, it's like, look at this shell over here. Like, what's under this one? It wasn't there. It wasn't there. That's what we're at now. We're at the shell game of history, truly.
I guess to me, I would not give a group of people or a single person enough credit to be that elaborate, to be that.
That's why they got to go talk to the owl. Who's doing this? Who?
Yeah,
Who's doing
so the idea
Not me.
that you know, to me it loses validity in the idea that we all of these things happen. You know, accidental releases of chemicals, forever chemicals. Us unknowingly harming ourselves and then fixing it over time. That this was an elaborate plan by a secret society hundreds of years ago.
I wouldn't think it's 100 years ago, but I think it is a constant work in progress. I mean, everything has to adapt to a point.
Again, so like at the base, like one of my favorite movies ever is Idiocracy, and the dumbing down of societies, the dumbing down of the education level of today's people. Of it all just it does make it have substance. It has valid. It can be valid.
Well, it's like, what are we doing now? And, and
is that
like,
the movie with dude from Dumb and Dumber?
No, it's
no, it's the dude.
Owen Wilson. It's not Owen Wilson. It's the husband brother. Is Owen Wilson? No, it's the brother.
No, Luke
Owen?
Luke Wilson.
No, not Clive
Wilson?
Owen.
Oh.
And
It's
Terry
like
Crews.
Luke Wilson, Terry Crews. Oh, it's terrible.
It's one of my favorite
the lady
movies
from
ever.
SNL. Oh man, that's terrible because she's so good. What is she always did the Maya Angelou
Luke Wilson, Dak
skits.
Shepard, and
Who's
Dax
the-
Shepard.
The lady,
Maya-
Maya Randolph, yeah.
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
great movie. If you haven't seen it, it got
man.
super suppressed when it came out in theaters, and it instantly became a cult classic. Like it got more views out of theaters.
Watch
and
this and then watch Dogma.
great movie too. Great movie as well.
But you'll probably have to buy it. You got to buy it. It's not
okay.
anywhere streamed.
So continuing on that, we're gonna be. Oh, I forgot to do this. Sorry. So
Yeah, even
I'd like to
those
talk to you,
last
Smith.
three,
I'd like to talk to you, Smith. I
last
think
three
you're
are great.
Idiocracy is yeah.
But no, but it's the same thing. It's like you go through a dumbing down, and what are we dumbing down? Like, I don't mean to be like crass. Like, I am a person that is for, like we discussed the last time, like free will. Like, I will try to do my best to be a Christian and try to help save somebody, as my duty as like a Christian. I also know that like.
So the viewers get a layout of the panel we have here. Christian, Will, who's not here, Christian atheist. Just so you know, there's a balance to everything here. Just so we have the reason we all got together and started doing this is we all have very different opinions and belief systems. But
across this board as well.
We can all sit down and talk about it without hurting each other.
Yeah,
That's why we're doing this in the first place. So go ahead. Sorry about it.
No. All I'm saying is like, so there's a lot of range that goes through all of that sort of area. You see things of this nature. There is the dumbing down, but it's like, I am a person that if you're gay, I don't care.
Right.
If you want to be a transvestite, I don't care. Like, as an adult, I do not believe in giving kids drugs or, young women getting mastectomies and things like this. Like, there's been research studies done that we don't need to go into now, but this is a very high spike, low dip sort of thing. Like, it is changing. It seems to be like a bit of a social...
I believe there's a tipping point to everything, but like also on that, just not that I want to get too far away from where we're at on this, but I think that, if it's, to a certain extent, your body, your choice, if you're not hurting anybody by living your life, then no one should be telling you how to live your life if you're not causing anyone around you any harm. Okay. Just to put that out there.
So I will say that, and like we discussed in our last video, there is a thing about choice. And as choice for stuff, if we believe that women should have the choice to have an abortions, then there should be no punishment for people that decided to not go get the shot. And then that's
okay.
The
okay, so we're good. We're circling back to the vaccine, which is where we started.
Well, we should just stick with the same thing. If women get their body, their choice, why can't I say
it should be everybody?
My money in my pocket. I don't get a choice.
I will say this: when it comes to vaccines,
so they can keep it or not. But I have no choice, even though that's half mine.
When it comes to vaccines,
right?
It's your choice to get them or not get them, but at some point you are pigeonholed into having them because you can't go to school, you can't, there's
but that's just it.
Without shot records, you can't attend public schools. I know that much. You have to get them at some point.
You can.
I guess you get waivers, but is it like religious
exemptions.
exemptions or something?
But that's
Absolutely.
just it. It's like but that's just it. Why are we now giving a Hep B?
Hep V or HPV you're talking about?
No. Well, no. I think there's the HPV.
HPV
vaccine.
is the like
It's the wart.
It's
It's the wart.
Yeah,
But that's
it's
the same thing
a
as-
sexually transmitted disease. Why are they giving it to children at the age of 2?
Because warts, everybody
science,
gets warts.
The science behind it is your body is more susceptible to taking the vaccines at a younger age. The older you get, the less likely the vaccine will have an adverse effect.
All right. So
The more likely your body will have an adverse effect as you get older.
How many people have had a wart here? Have you had a wart?
My hands,
all
yeah.
over my fingers.
You had a wart?
Yeah.
When was the first wart you got?
When I was a kid,
When I was like 5.
Okay, all right.
and that is
Me too,
a
me too.
strain of HPV. I'm well aware of
It
that.
is all HPV. It is not a different strain. It is the same strain. It gets translated to a different part of the body. And they just designate it
Let's fact check that.
genital HPV instead of HPV genital and HPV regular the same.
I don't like it.
HPV, you put hand.
Versus genital. Okay.
HPV, hand to genital.
Okay, as different strains of the same virus, but they rarely infect the same areas. Hand warts, common warts, are roughly firm bumps, while genital warts are often clusters. It's a different strain of the same virus.
But how do we necessarily know that? Maybe it affects.
There's over 100 strains and 1 through 4 types of HPV.
Okay, so
the vaccine that they're giving them, we can look into it.
One of 100 strains. Is that worth giving it to my kid?
HPV.
And then, but they do have a Hep B virus or Hep B or hepatitis V vaccine. It's like that's an oral or drug.
Hep B?
Hep B,
B.
not V as in
It's
like
A, B, and
All right,
C.
one thing at a time,
Hep
guys.
B.
The HPV vaccine, 9 different strains of what it targets, including the high risk type 16 and 18, responsible for 70% of cervical cancers, plus 5 other high risk types.
Which is in your genital area, which is not
it targets
the typical.
the cervical, anal, vaginal, vulvar, and head, neck. Okay, we're not going to read all that.
So wait, but that is not the
Hey,
stuff
homie.
that comes on your hands.
Why
That's not what's on
why
your
is
hand.
it without
there's-
fail? Every time we stream to Kick, we get somebody spamming. You're just gonna get banned, buddy. Like this, there's not gonna happen. The Kick is like spam central. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Hello, sir. We would like to sell you.
It was
We'd like to sell you some Vagisil.
for
Yeah, let me read it.
$1,000. We'll get you 100 viewers on your stream.
Hey, homie.
We'd
I
like
can
to sell you
your
some-
Just
stream.
1,000. All right, sorry.
We'd like to sell you some Gardasil.
Let's get back to this. On this topic of there being 100 strains of HPV, and yes, the vaccine for HPV targets the ones
A
that
tenth,
cause
less than a tenth.
the most damage to people's well-being. They're trying to prevent people from getting these.
But where are they?
Not a wart on your hand.
But this is just it. It's for cervical cancer and all the high risk. So that is in genital area.
Yes,
which
it's
is,
all genital.
Which
it's all
is,
focused on genital.
but that's just it. Why are you giving a newborn a vaccine?
Hey, thank
for-
you, Gum. I'm definitely not a conspiracy theorist, but I like discussing that. I appreciate it. I'm tending to agree with the guy on the left. You're right. But I like the panel and opposing views and discussion brings. I'll try to be here next live. Tell the other guys will. I said, man, thank you. We sure will, man.
Yeah, no, appreciate it,
Glad to
Gum.
have you, Gum.
Appreciate it,
Thank you.
brother.
That's going to
Hey,
be
thanks a lot.
Please come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
Goated
crickets.
Gum. Goated Gum.
Gum.
I appreciate you. No crickets. I didn't mean to do the crickets. All right. Woo. All right, cool.
This is a jazz, people.
Oh, my God.
I can't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm trying
no
to drink
stabbing.
at the same time.
All right. Appreciate you, Gub. So again, it's a vaccine. It's trying to prevent somebody in their life from having bad things.
But why does it have to be something that's in a sexual
is cervical
orientation
cancer?
place?
Because you just said earlier, everyone has HPV. Everybody has it.
Yeah,
so
but
why
not
not try to
everybody-
prevent somebody
not-
from getting cervical cancer if you can?
But so how many people come out with cervical or
We don't. I don't have a cervix, so I'm not going to speak too much on it. But
genital. How many people are born or immediately come in contact within the first couple of years with the genital?
It's like a weird twist.
No, but this is what we're talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
But this is what we're talking about. It's like how many. But this so look. We'll look up the HPV vaccine in a second.
Okay.
How many people are like high risk strains? The anal, vaginal, vulval, and head and vulvar, head and neck, back cancer.
Yes.
So why are we giving vaccines to a kid that the virus only affects the genital area? Like, it's not the vaccine that, I have warts. I have like a
Just got a
wart on
bunch
my
of
arm.
fucking
I
creepers
have a wart on
down
my
there.
finger.
Two things I can bring to you. Go
I've
ahead.
had these since same thing, like a kid, like 5 or 6. Matter of fact, I had one burn off as a kid. So if we've had these, but okay, so they can't be transferred from your hand to your genital area. We're saying that's
2 different strains. Yes.
We're saying that's a different strain.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to offer a vaccine for that strain. Okay, to babies. All right.
I'm writing down my answer so I don't interrupt you. Good. I still interrupt them so bad. I'm so
we
bad.
have a Hep B vaccine, if I'm correct, which is also something that comes down to sex or intravenous drug use, why are we giving that to little kids?
No vaccine for Hep C. Did you mean Hep B?
Hep B, not V.
B,
We're not.
as in boy.
Yeah, this ain't.
There's A, B, and C. The hepatitis B vaccine is a safe, highly effective series of 2 to 3 shots providing long-term protection against serious liver infections and cancer.
Just do Hep B. What is Hep B?
I'm guessing a hepatitis that causes liver infection and cancer. A serious liver infection caused by a virus transmitted through infected blood, semen, or bodily fluids can be acute, short-term, or chronic.
Which hepatitis is sexually transmitted? Is it Hep A? Because if so, then,
B, just
then
there.
we're all wrong.
B is just there.
Hep, yeah.
HE.
B.
Hep B. So why are we giving vaccines to little kids for these? Like, I mean, I can understand.
Did the parents
I
have
can
it?
understand being like, hey, you're 13 or you're 12. This has been tested. It's good enough for your age. You know,
I got that.
you may want to get this. You
I
may
got the
want to get
answer.
this just in case. Okay.
Okay,
We're going to
because
control you.
HPV 6 and 11, they are low risk HPV types, but they do produce the cancerous stuff. Okay.
What, like cervical cysts?
Well, warts,
Cervical warts or cervical cysts? or
genital
what?
warts, apparently,
So-
period, and rarely cause cancer, but these types do. They may have proteins in them.
Okay, so this is my
E6 and
question. This is my
E7.
question. There used to be a thing. No offense. I'm not trying to get too vulgar, ladies and gentlemen.
Here
I'm
we
really
go.
not.
Here we
I'm
go.
really not. I'm really not. But no offense. If a young woman or an old woman or a young man or an old man went to go on down to their preferential sex and they saw cauliflower growing and maybe glowing.
Where are we going?
The
Where are we going
lonely
here?
lion, huh?
If you were to go do something to your intimate partner and you saw something that looked like a cauliflower plant growing somewhere on their skin or their member,
Like
would you
clickers from The Last of Us?
your clitoris?
Clickers.
Your clitoris?
Like Last of Us clickers? Oh my God. Don't make
Yeah,
it
I mean,
make that
if it was
noise.
clicking,
If it makes that noise, I'm running, bro. I'm out.
But that's
Now I'm gonna have to
If
go.
it makes
I'm
that
gonna have to go
noise,
see.
I'm
But
running.
that's just it. This used to be the natural order of man. This used to be the natural order of man.
Okay, welcome, Demon Ducky. To catch you up real quick, if you'd like to know what we're
We're talking about genital warts.
So the topic of the
Bumps
right
and
now
growths.
is
Is the cat in the box?
it's an article called The Secret Covenant, basically discussing the idea that an elite group of people, Masonic Illuminati, controls the things. We're going through this list right now of that section. We've already gone through what the food. If they are putting things in the food, water, and air pollutions to make us all sick, dumb, and docile. And we're to the portion about vaccines, and we're talking about vaccines specifically at this exact moment, the HPV vaccine and the hepatitis B vaccine, which I can respond now that I have the floor. You were asking about why they give HPV vaccines and Hep B vaccines at a young age to children. I have 2 reasons for this. One is they're giving it to them to maximize immunity to prevent exposure. Also, the efficiency and effectiveness of a vaccine is much higher at a younger age than it is an older age. Also, the other reason is giving it to small children is HPV and hepatitis B can be transferred from mother to child during birth.
Okay. But if you've already been transferred at birth, what the F is the vaccine?
Does the
gonna do?
vaccine? If you already,
As far as medical science has taught me, you can treat a bacterial infection with antibiotics. There's no way. I mean, you can treat stuff with antiviral, but it is not always successful.
All right, I'm gonna read her comment real quick.
I have to bop out for a second, ladies and gents.
The vaccine can provide benefits to somebody who's already infected by protecting against non-contracted strains or multiple strains. Oh my! It's a whole Pandora's box.
So it's just
lay it on me.
If they do, people with HPV have not been infected with all of the types contained in the vaccine.
Like he was saying, pretty much everyone on the planet has some strain or at least one strain. If you've ever had a hand wart,
different strain,
a hand wart, a foot wart, I guess
it's going to help
there's
prevent
100 strains. Yeah,
it's going to help prevent from the strains you don't have yet.
Correct.
Or haven't been introduced by your mother.
So like if you were to contract the strain of either hepatitis or HPV during childbirth, the vaccination can help you or prevent you from getting the other strains, which can compound things, I'm assuming. This is a wild topic for me to drop. It is. You came in the middle of a... so, like, the original topic is discussing... Let me go back to this.
You can get vaccinated for HPV up to age 45.
This here is the document that we're reading. It's a document called the Secret Covenant, which was anonymously posted on a financial website back in 2002, basically with this manifesto or mantra of the idea that the world's elite, which specifically is somehow targeting Rockefeller, that there's this entire plan to keep the population of the world dumb, sick, and controlled, so they can control the world by methods of
population control,
food, infecting food, vaccines, water supply, pollution, and we haven't got further down, but I'm assuming it's going to go into something around like knowledge, the information propaganda you consume to keep you just lost and confused so they can continue controlling the world easier.
Labor.
I think it's where we're going. But right now we're on the section where it says, look, right there, it says busy killing each other. I think we're at this point right now where everyone's too busy killing each other to know what's actually happening. So we're at the part where it says... they will grow depressed, slow, and obese. I mean, I'm already there.
Right there.
Where we are here. Hold on, let me go back up. Poisons are good. Okay, yeah. So we will see the products in film and grow. Okay.
Sweet things going down.
Yeah, they will give. We're right here. We will give them. We will give birth. We will inject poisons in the blood of their children and convince them it's good for their good health. That's where we're at. And then then we're moving on to the next parts of this document to try to basically go step by step. Originally, when we started discussing the document outright, I had said blindly, just by reading a summary of it, that I didn't believe. I thought this cat was dead. Our way we kind of judge things, cat in the box, Schrödinger. If you don't open the box, you have no idea, or you're undecided. That cat is either alive and dead at the same time. I said, basically, I opened the box and this cat is dead. I don't believe this. But as we go through it and kind of break down each line of it and kind of, decipher it or try to, tear it apart, there are things that I am starting to change my mind about. I don't believe food is nutritious as it once was. I don't exactly trust water supplies from, the stuff. I don't drink, I said earlier, I drink well water for 20 years of my life. Fluoride in water, we talked about that. And now we're on to the section about, basically injecting poisons in the blood of our children. And then, when their minds are young, we will target their children with what children love, sweet things, tooth decay, will fill their mouth with metals that will steal their minds in their future.
But this is based off of what again? The
Secret Covenant.
The Secret Covenant. Yeah. And so we're going to move on to the next section. And I wish Will was here earlier, but, we all got things to do. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals. Okay. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power.
Facts.
They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come to us for help, Why did I read this like it was the Bible all of a sudden? When they come unto us for help. No, when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison.
Facts.
We will focus their attention toward money and material goods.
Facts.
And they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication.
Facts.
Hey, external pleasures and games.
Facts.
This is, you know what? They got me. Okay, they got me. All I do is play
Instant
games.
gratification.
Games and fornication. Let's go. They may never be one.
He believes in it now.
They may never be one with
Is
the
there a Venn
oneness
diagram
of it
for this?
all. I'm gonna be in the middle.
Is there one of those maps?
Is there a center group we can all join? There's no offense as a consenting adult.
Their minds
and
will belong to
fornication.
us, and they will do as we say. I don't believe in that. The more I think most people are more standoffish than ever, unless they just don't know. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. You know, anybody who's ever made an algorithm for social media already
Okay.
knows they created a monster.
All right, the Mondeki, the Mondeki,
And there's
the Demon Ducky,
there's a
the Demon
Ducky.
Ducky.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there's a really good. Speaking of
All
water,
right, are you in Flint? Are you in Flint, Michigan?
Michigan.
Demon?
My state's tap water has been absolutely insane, smelling foul as well as smelling like bleach chemicals, making everyone's skin dry out, making people sick, etc. But our water company says it's safe.
Sounds like
All
East
right,
Texas.
we're not trying to drag you out of
East
wherever you are.
Texas.
No,
but
so
if
to
are you
touch
in
on
the
that.
northern United States?
Ohio.
Ohio, same thing.
It's the
Hey,
meteor.
same
It was
thing.
the
So,
meteor. You
just
missed
to
our
read it,
discussion
we started
earlier.
off tonight
Yeah.
with the
You
meteor
got a
in Ohio.
fragment
Did
in
you
your
happen,
well.
Let's circle back. Did you happen to see, hear, or even touch a piece of meteor tonight?
This is James Polanski. He likes to circle back around.
I'm trying to wrangle. I'm
Polanski.
trying to wrangle this ADHD chaos we have on this show. I love the chaos, but
Jen
to some
Psaki.
people, it's gonna look very.
Saki. That's right. Circle around Saki. That's right.
Circle around Saki,
Polanski.
Jen.
Polanski's the other terrible person.
It's been like that for months. I didn't know it existed until I saw the title. Did you see the?
All right. Do you know where Defiance is?
Okay,
The Demon Ducky.
so while she's responding, when she's talking about the water, I'm gonna quickly touch on the fact I used to work for a city municipality. Part of the job when you get hired into a municipality, I used to be a lineman. I built power lines for a living. I was a high voltage lineman. Part of the job was you had to take a tour of every facility the city offers, and one of that is the water treatment plant, where I learned that they take our entire city's water supply, you bring it into a filter where it filters out all of the trash solids, and then they treat it with a series of chemicals that basically takes the
And then you
water
got the
that we
scum tank.
excrete and makes it drinkable again, and that is the water that comes back into our tap.
They throw charcoal in
I
it,
thought that
guys.
was very
They throw
disgusting, but
charcoal.
I trust.
That's awesome. The Demon. I got some friends that
It's
live
1
with
hour
there.
and 40 minutes from me. Okay. I found it fascinating for the science, but also gross that I was drinking my own pee if I drank tap water. They also said, which
Water world.
conveniently enough, they could tell from the water coming in which parts of the cities or which parts of it, they could tell from the contents of the water the amount of birth control, drug usage. Like they could
for
actually
sure.
break down what parts of the city were,
All the old folks' places. are
yeah,
full
like
of
what was in
Advil.
your
Full of
pee?
diapers
They
in the
can tell
toilet.
what
Oh,
was
my
in your
bad.
pee based
Full
on which
Advil.
part of the city the water came from, which is absolutely insane. Now,
Geritol.
do I like the
Anybody
idea?
remember
Did I
Geritol?
like the idea that I'm drinking recycled pee that's been
Polygrip.
broken down
But,
chemically?
you know-
No, but astronauts do it all the time, so I'm not against
But
it.
we're not.
We're neither of those.
So I'm guessing you think the bottle of water is better. No,
No.
all right,
No.
just a girl. Again,
And
it's just
plastic.
water,
It's just
plastic,
filtered.
BPA. I'm not against that. I said earlier, I grew up on a ranch. I drank well water for 20 years. I don't know if we
Raise
had
your hand if you drank out of a hose.
we had
Raise your hand if you drank out of a black hose.
with like the ones that were hot. the hot
What if it was
up.
attached
Okay.
to a man?
Okay.
No.
All right, so like the idea is that
We got a picture for
the idea of the fluoride being in the water and that kind of thing. Well water, after being on well water off on a ranch that was there for 20 years, it was not fluoride treated water. It was not chemically treated, tap water. So I was saying earlier, I did see a huge decline in my oral hygiene, not having fluoride water that I was drinking. That's a whole discussion for the day. Of course, that's a whole other big thing we have to go on.
Okay, so our main thing we got off into this was
Raising my hand for the drink out of a hose. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
nice,
on you,
nice, Stephen
Lucky.
Ducky.
Yes.
All right.
But the thing is why are we giving vaccinations to kids that are basically sexually transmitted?
Right here
diseases?
again. These diseases can be transmitted from mother to child during birth, and by giving them the vaccine, you might be preventing them from getting another strain of the same. Even though they may have one strain, you don't want them to get multiple strains. This is a prevention. It does help people who have already been infected by either HPV or Hep B. It can help them from getting another strain of it.
So
back to this one, they are both can be transferred from mother to child during birth, and the one before that was the reason it was given at a young age is because the effectiveness of a vaccine has a higher probability of being effective at a young age versus if they gave it to you when you're 60. Your body might not take it as well.
No offense, but if I'm 60 or the 80-year-old in the
cutoff is 45.
retirement center trying to get it on, I think we're all beyond that point, aren't we?
I don't know. The Cougar Club? What are you talking about?
The Cougar, no offense, but
It starts at 40.
I think, okay, so to touch on what you're saying,
Cougars is 60,
it is a known thing.
That's the saber-tooth tiger.
That retirement communities have a epidemic of STDs. That is a known fact.
Yes.
Known fact that, when
they all get Randy. Dementia sets in. They're like,
What's his name again? Randy?
James Randy?
They all get Randy.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Government way of control and population control and money you pay for those shots. We were talking about. I'm basing a lot of my, earlier in the conversation we were talking about, vaccines. We talked about how the effects of them, helped eradicate a lot of diseases from the planet. Very bad diseases, measles, polio, smallpox, things like that are at a much less rate. You don't see the effects of those as they did back in those days. And the large, expeditions they pulled out to try to get those diseases removed from the population, I think benefited. Now you're seeing a time in place where you don't see those as rampant as they once were, and you question why we take them. But if you were alive back in the 20s, 30s, wherever, you might have been like, damn, everyone's got these diseases. I wish there was a way to get rid of them. And then we came up with a get rid of them.
All right. So there's a big difference in our societies from 100 years ago.
I agree.
And it was a very different living situation.
100%.
Yeah, they had a lot of hopium back then.
Hopium. That's a good word. I like the word of the day is hopium. I like the hopium word of the day.
I'm going to fit that in all night.
We're going to go back to the article and continue here because I think we've talked about the vaccine part long enough. Okay.
Come on with it.
All right. Their minds. Okay. Where were we at? So focus their attention. Okay. Here we are. Render them docile. We will focus their attention towards money and material goods so they may never connect with their inner. We did that. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. That kind of rings true today. We will hide our objective, but carry out our plan. They will perform labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil.
Facts.
Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure always, for it is the way. Grogu. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from their oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what we think. Tell them what to think and how. We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits us best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. This is is the dark side.
Can we go to the ridicule
This is the dark side.
and death? Whichever suits us best. That reminds me of Kanye.
Elaborate.
Oh, Kanye started speaking out against certain things and certain people's. They didn't kill him, but they ridiculed him.
Oh,
The best thing I like that I've really heard from Kanye is when he was like, George Bush don't care about black people.
That was a good quote. Okay, for the record, that was on TRL back in like 2001.
6.
Yeah.
5, 4.
That was like
I forget who's with him.
TRL. I remember I watched that shit live.
So
Right?
everybody called him crazy, right?
Let's see here. I'm going to do this real quick.
Most people are, but yeah.
When's the last time you heard about Kanye?
Well, couple of days ago, but yeah.
Well, about what though? His girlfriend being in this
No,
this outfit?
It is more like
Beef?
no. It was like look at what he said.
Talking Diddy shit?
No, it was like look at what he says, and does it come true, or does it ring more true today?
Well, it does.
It does. Yeah. I mean,
Really, he's almost spot on, right?
well, I mean, for kind of what he. Well, I mean,
What, for being crazy?
you know, it's tough to say with Kanye. Like, you know, I think.
I mean, he warned us about Diddy
yeah,
years
but
before anybody thought about looking into Diddy.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's telling the truth,
but
but he's crazy.
That honestly, but if you were to look back as a normal person, you'd be like, there is you see the.
I'm not normal.
No. I'm saying like if you look at like normal people.
Okay.
And you compare it to people that become super famous. Most people don't deal with being super famous very well.
Well,
Like, they
Britney
really
Spears.
Yeah, free Britney. Yeah. You know, it's like stuff
love
like that.
that bitch.
Like Britney
I
Spears.
love you, Britney, bitch.
I mean, but that's just it. It's like people like Britney Spears. It's like, I honestly can
But
look
did
at that.
they make her crazy or did she go crazy?
But what part made her crazy?
Exactly.
I mean, you know, it's like.
What would
I
make
hate
her
to
go
say it,
crazy?
You know, there's
Her parents keeping her money. What is that called? Conservatorship?
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a point of that is somewhere involved into it. But it's like the same thing with her. No matter what situation you want to look at, you can look at oh man, who was I thinking of? Britney Spears, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. Look
I
at
don't
him.
know say his last name either.
LaBeauve.
Yeah, I mean LeBeau. Yeah, he's it's.
That's what I'm going to call it.
He's
a
an
French
interesting
thing.
character that says some interesting things where I'm just like, man, that guy is like on another plane of intelligence, and then he'll do some other stuff. And I'm just like, man, I don't know, man.
No,
Maybe he's just
I
crazy.
think it is.
I think he's on another plane of stupidity.
I think he's more of an open well. I think he's more of an open well.
No, I think he's a gushing well.
Yeah, I
and
think
he
he is.
knows his time is up.
Really, I think he has
He's about to go dry.
Think-say disease, I should say. Think-say.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
Asperger's?
Well, I mean, I know a lot of people that have think-say.
I mean-
they don't have the filter, or
I don't have a
they're a
filter.
person,
I don't have a filter.
or they're the person that's like, this is how I feel, and no matter how they can vocalize it, they say it. And I think that he's one of
MPD?
those.
He's MPD.
I think sometimes
Multiple
speaking your
personality
mind without
disorder.
thinking is a great thing, and then
I don't think
sometimes
he's
it's not.
MPD. I think he may be slightly manic depressive.
Okay, hold on. What were we speculating talking about?
Or-
He's a
probably
weird
is.
one.
I had to go
But
take a
that's
leak.
just it.
Mr. Grant.
Everybody's weird, man. Everybody's weird to a point. Like, he's weird. You're weird. I'm weird.
I'm definitely weird.
Everybody's
you gotta be
weird to a
weird.
point. Like, everybody's weird to a point. You know, everybody
Some more than others, though.
Well, that is true.
Way
That is
more
true.
than others.
But that's just it. What sort of, if you had an outside influence of millions of dollars and you went from, you know,
I'd be the same person.
you say that.
I would party with the same people.
You say that.
No, I would.
Oh my
You
god,
say
there's
that.
a lot
So
left
say,
to this.
So
Okay.
say if all the same people you dealt with, say you got $10 million
I've always.
and all the same people you've always dealt with, you know, start changing. Say you
Well,
don't
they're going to
change.
change to
Say
get
you
me.
don't- exactly.
The
Say-
ones who don't are the same ones I hang
but that's
out with.
just it. Say you don't change.
I don't. They
And,
do.
and
Change,
a vast
change.
majority do change. A part of you does change
Well,
because a
they're-
part of you starts to rule out this person.
Yeah, sorry about their luck.
Yeah, but you still change. You change because of an outside influence. So
Possibly.
you do.
Well, my values may not
possibly. You
change.
said you did.
No. My values may be the same. People change to my outcome, not me changing to my outcome. That's a big difference. If
No.
I change my perspective on everything and how I acted and what I did or who I hung out with because of money, that's me changing. Now, if my
Facts.
friend James here,
No way, but you are changing because of money, because you had an outside influence, somebody you knew, or say somebody you didn't know, started being like,
My bad,
bro,
bro.
let me borrow 20.
fuck you.
20K.
20K?
No.
20K?
No.
Shit.
Yeah, but you're going to,
No.
after the fifth no, you're going to be like, that bro can't come around here no more.
Yeah, that's not me changing. That's them changing.
But if you went to, but I mean, so
We're getting
say
semantics now.
you were poor, and he was always
I am poor.
no. All right, we're all poor.
I'm sorry, Red.
No, I'm broke,
But that's what I'm
dick,
saying. It's
bastard,
like-
Hey,
poor.
for the
okay?
record, I would do this if I was rich. So anyway, let's.
Exactly. I would still work if I was rich.
I would do this exactly right now. I was told at some point in life, live your life like you want to, and I'm doing it. Whether I can afford it or not, we're fucking doing it. What was the part I walked away on where we were on here? The make them hate themselves. You said there was something you spoke on. I might have missed it. I had to go take a leak. Or do you want me to continue the next one? Okay. So we were talking about the benefits greatly from this. We'll continue to prosper from their deaths, their wars. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will hide the divine truth from them that we are all one. This they must never know. They must never know that our color is an illusion. They must always think that we are not equal. Drop by drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will overtake their land, resources, wealth, and wealth to exercise total control over them. This is like a one world order type shit.
This is like
we will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal little. Damn. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever. I might be swaying my opinion on this shit. Keeping them and their children in debt. They shall never band together. We shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We were just talking about that last week.
Yeah, there's a good song about that.
We were just talking about the Smith-Mundt Act,
Next
last
sentence.
week. If you don't know what the Smith-Mundt Act is and when it was modified, go look at last week's stream. It was actually.
We're not going to tell you about it here. We need the clicks.
We need the views. We recruit
Stay
some of their
tuned.
own to carry out our plans. We will recruit. I skipped the
We
line.
will use our media.
We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do nothing, for they will have no weapons. You've obviously never heard of fucking Texas.
Well, you obviously.
We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. I'm thinking when I hear this, I think of like the show Altered Carbon. You know, the Neuralink when you're trying to find immortality through other means.
Yeah.
Recruits will be, or what's a blood bag and blood, people, the rich people that do the bloodlettings or not bloodlettings, blood transfusions. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of passage to higher realms. Members of these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn the truth or they will turn against us. Why would you put this out then? Why would you even make
Hey, look, it's hidden.
Is this somebody's fucking manifesto diary that got leaked?
No, bro, hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight. Okay.
Right?
It makes it less
It's
believable.
It's like the movie commercials where they show the hot dog at the movie theater inside the little clips.
Look at the last paragraph.
I'm getting there.
Imaging.
For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel to the stars. You have my attention. They will never reach the higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage. This is getting biblical. To the realm of enlightenment. They will never know.
It's called the secret covenant.
Yeah, I should have got that from the beginning. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh, yes. So grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison.
It wasn't the last paragraph.
It was not the last paragraph. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, the new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, and the beliefs will have established from time immemorial. All right, thank you for saving me, Just a Girl. Hey, isn't that what we did to the Pilgrims? Sounds like the story of how the world started. So this document came out in 2002.
Well, the world didn't start in America, sweetie.
Anonymously from a fake fake email. The origin story is quite
We'll say a dead
interesting.
email.
Here's the thing: it's touched on everything so far. I'm just summarizing. It's touched on everything so far, it went from like, elitist group of Illuminati, Rockefellers, Rothschild type shit to more so now is giving off the vibe of
we're living
a secret religion type, the Enlightenment to the stars to travel.
Cult.
It's coming off very cultish now. Very, very Hail Bop. Was it Hail Bop? The people that the comet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hail Bop comet.
I was really young when that happened. Okay, so it's got to be the end. It feels like it. They must never know or find out what they've done. Okay. When our goal is accomplished. Okay. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs. Their beliefs we have established from time immemorial. Immemorial. But if they ever find out they're equal, we shall perish them. This they must never know. If they ever, I'm gonna be saying that quote. They must never know forever. Like, I'm gonna be using that's part of my vernacular now. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, why would you push this?
Well, this sounds like
I know. Then they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done. If they do, we shall have no place to run. For it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. The secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. The covenant is sealed by blood, our blood. We, the ones who from heaven to earth came, the covenant must never ever be known to exist. It may never ever be written, spoken of, or is the conscious. It will spawn, will release the fury of the prime creator upon us, and we shall be cast to the depths from whence we came and remain there until the end of time of infinity itself. Man, this is a really good movie I just read. This sounds like a really good movie. I'd watch this. I'd watch this movie.
Well, so I think you can have to a point the general thought of the layman or the typical citizen for their government and how is our government treating us can apply completely to this.
I mean, there are some things that rang true, like some of the stuff about, media manipulation. Like, if I was to cherry pick but summarize the parts that actually have validity, like the food, water, and pollution, media manipulation, having two different sides of people fighting each other with the government and then controlling both, I feel like that all has a lot of weight, but then it comes off so cultish. It's like, well, I mean, whenever I think of stuff like this and everyone thinks the world is the worst it's ever been, I realize that the older generations before us felt the same way. It has felt like the world is going to end. Like our society is going to end. It has felt like society is going to crumble, not just for us, but for the generation before and before and before. And they have all felt that way, but it never crumbles.
But I think that's,
the real
relative.
elitists would keep you just on the brink of teetering, and the cup never runneth over.
The government likes to ridge people. Or what's it called?
It's edging.
Edging. They
It's
like
edging.
They like
What?
It's just elite. Elite
Or-
edgism.
I exited for 25 seconds, and we're talking about.
He knows the right
Just
vernacular.
keeping me right on the ready to go, buddy.
You've got me. Now you've got me on the edge of my seat.
The covenant of edging.
Hey. So check this out. So I did a little bit of looking up,
Nicely done.
and really, this is supposed to be the secret covenant of the archons.
What is the Archons? What is that?
Archons.
Okay, so
So it brought up the same thing that you're reading.
Same thing, but a different title? Oh, so it's
Just the same thing you're reading. I just picked
nothing's new, right?
the rulers of a realm within the kingdom of darkness.
So that's what I was about to say. Is like half of this sounds very, for a lack of nailing it down to a better word, very satanic.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. So when I was getting like kind of a religious, biblical feel from it, it might have been from the other side of the religion. More of a, I'll say this. It did say that our as by blood, sealed by blood, written in blood. So that would kind of put more of a not so heavenly white
Divine.
Yeah, divine.
the word we're
but
gonna
maybe the
use
wrong
here.
side of divine.
What did
Yeah,
the
not the light, the dark.
The other yin of the yang.
Yeah,
Well, I
not
mean,
the light,
so
but the dark.
what is Lucifer, or who is Lucifer?
Oh, not back to the religion, guys. We can't
No,
go back.
but
It's
that's
so
we're literally
much.
talking about
It's so much. All right, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's all right there on the
But hey,
screen.
but
But
I'm
that's just
teasing,
it.
I'm
That's just
teasing.
it, though. That's just it, though. We are really. It don't matter what you want to believe. Truly,
I think it does matter what you want to believe, but
Okay,
more
so
so,
you're
more so
either-
to me,
you're either in the
beyond
game
what
or
you
you're out
believe.
of
It
the
matters
game.
how you treat the people around you.
okay.
Good.
So there many people have secular beliefs that completely align with most of the beliefs of Christianity or most religions. Okay. Or I'll say Christianity because that's what I know best.
I'm gonna be real. I love you guys. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes each. If it goes down, because we spent too
Okay.
much time talking about religion last time, I'm gonna spin this fucking wheel again, and we're moving on.
Again.
So much.
What up, bro, Chacho?
So much relates to religion
took
in
me-
so
took
many
me a
different ways. So if you have certain things, regardless if it gets trickled down through history, it's not believed necessarily to be a religious belief. It is now believed to be a life fact.
I'm not discrediting it because religion is very old. It's very ingrained in from old society to modern. So it can't be something that just can be easily discredited as far as something that didn't shape the world today.
No,
if-
because
if
it was
you-
witness testimony, just like you believe your history books in school.
Well, no, because when I went to school, there were 9
Are you talking
planets.
about
Now there's
McGraw
8.
Hill? Are you talking about McGraw Hill?
All right, it's not recap. We're not recapping here. All right, hold it. Pause. Maybe are they just trying to call out certain governments and just use the I form of it to make it sound like one of them is writing it, but in reality, it's somebody calling them out. I like that. I like that interpretation. I do.
Absolutely.
To me, if you're gonna have like
The secret.
so when you use phrases like this of multiple times, never ever, never find out, we will die if they find out, then why did you put this into fucking writing? This should be. It's like getting caught in 4K. If you don't want someone to ever read or see something, you don't write it down. You just don't make it tangible.
What if it was an infiltrator?
But we're not in that.
A
witness.
whistleblower.
we're in
That's
the-
kind of
but we're in- But we're in the age of information now,
I mean,
aren't we? We are in the age of
this was
information.
2002. This was Y2K, buddy. This is the end of the world. This is Y2K.
This is 2 years past the Mayan calendar.
It is 2 years past what we thought the world was going to end. And what was the big mishap
No,
with
what the
Microsoft in the
Mayans
2000s?
thought. What the Mayans thought.
Yeah, well, it's not the Mayans.
Did they make us believe something that wasn't going to be true?
No.
The Mayan calendar and Y2K were the same
the
thing?
Mayan calendar off of the 2000.
20-something years
Y2K
apart.
was the fuck up with the programming of computers where they stopped the dates from going past 2000 and it's going to collapse society
But did it
because
really happen?
planes are going to crash. No, I was there. I was fucking there.
He's old as
It
AF.
didn't happen.
Hey, you calm down now, sir.
All right. You got anything else to say on the covenant? If anyone wants to circle back on this, look, I know you guys are there. I don't mind lurkers. Love you guys.
The cat ain't dead.
I'm gonna take a quick.
James just can't take it from all sides.
He
I'm
does
gonna
not
take
like
a moment to
skiing.
do something I don't do very often. I'm really bad at doing this. Is self promotion for this channel. If you are watching, if you like what you see, if you hate what you see, comment, like, share. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you do like.
Subscribe.
Give something to the fucking algorithm so this goes somewhere. If nowhere. I appreciate
agree with
it,
you, girl.
I appreciate
I
it.
agree with you, just
It's all in what you believe. If you believe in this article or you don't. And I agree. I started off by saying I thought this cat was dead. This cat is not in the box or alive. This cat is out of the box and completely dead.
It's not dead anymore.
Reading it to me now, there are just substance to it that makes it want to be believable. But do I believe there's a secret society that's accidentally poisoning water and food? No, I did. I think I would chalk it up more to idiocracy than a secret society.
Not accidentally.
So what is that theory called? Starts with the H.
Hoardism? Oh, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah. No.
Not Occam's razor. It's something razor.
Yeah, is it an A?
It's a H.
Yeah, H. Yeah.
H.
We're gonna go back.
We gotta lock in our brain so we can use it in the last.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I agree, girl. Like, or just girl. But the thing is you have to look at what people are writing. and you got to take what you're seeing from people around you and make judgments off of that. So, you know, you got to find out where you live in your ecosphere.
I don't know. I might have Hanlon's razor.
Hanlon's
razor. Occam's razor. I got a new word. I love new words. All right. We're going back to the wheel. That was a good one. I'm glad I put that on there. Nice. I don't. I regret the shit out of putting that on there. Should have never put that shit on there. All right. If you guys haven't seen the wheel in a minute, the wheel has grown, and you can add to this wheel easily by commenting, emailing, any of that. Of course, also just a quick tidbit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, dislike if you want. Make a comment. We need feedback. Also, if you want to be on the show physically, email me. There's an email address on the description of YouTube and I think a couple other places. And then also, if you want to be on the show virtually, that is possible. You can call in.
Just a girl, don't listen to James.
The
You
Bible
can
contradicts
text us
itself. The Bible contradicts itself completely all the way through, and yet people still believe and honor God. I agree. We
just
just
a girl,
we did.
send me
We're
some
leaving. We're
examples.
leaving.
Send me some examples.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's
go.
Religion is going to be a thing because we have opposing views on religion. Religion is not going to be a thing we consistently talk about, and I don't mind that. It just can't consume the entire show.
Yeah, we're not trying to make this completely religious.
I'm not
based.
against religion. I'm for talking about it because I have differences of opinion on it. I don't think it's an evil thing by heart. I think what religion brings to the world can be beautiful, but people do ugly things with it.
It is beautiful.
Yes,
Yes.
I think that a lot of these conspiracy theories are involved in something like that, though.
What is it saying? Most atrocities happen in the name of religion.
I removed the secret covenant from the wheel. Are we
That's
put,
blasphemy.
do I need to add it back? Does everyone agree? Okay, let's get before I move on.
I have hopium that it'll be back
after we just
someday.
discussed it for an hour. I said the cat's dead. Down the line, go
It's still alive.
No, I'm gonna say it's in the box.
in the box and alive. Okay, we
have three different opinions.
It's
I mean, I'm
Where's Will for
I'm
this
alive.
tiebreaker?
we need a tiebreaker. Where's Will?
I'm alive / in the box.
Okay.
I mean, if you can't
So
say
you're,
it's alive, if you can't say it's alive or dead, it's in the box.
Well, because just
You were.
what we went off of is this is
fair.
Rockefeller,
It said it had ties to Rockefeller. Yes.
right? Which is a false, if
Also,
you ask
yeah.
me.
Yes. I
Now
agree.
everything else,
There was some validity
the
to
cat
it. Yeah.
is out of the box,
Okay.
alive,
I'm tracking.
kicking.
Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
tracking.
You see what I mean? Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could say, "Oh no, this is false," and just dismiss the whole covenant,
I agree.
the secret covenant,
like it.
right? Oh, it's
Yeah.
false, yeah, because Rockefeller's not in this. Well, maybe it's George Soros. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I'm just saying.
I got you.
It's one of the other 8
Goofball.
All right. I'm
quadrillionaires.
spinning the wheel of conspiracies
I mean?
here. What's gonna mean? Oh
No, keep all actors are
no. We can't.
trained.
Nah, no.
Okay, listen.
We're gonna wait for Will again.
Okay, listen.
Well,
I'm gonna say a couple words on this.
Will
only
already
because-
thinks
I
Billie
wouldn't.
Eilish
All right, hold on.
Don't
Listen.
do
You
it.
had to see this. So a long time ago, I had a conversation with Will about this, and he told me his standpoint and opinion, which at the time, again, a lot of things with Will that he tells me that we discuss, we have very differences of opinions on things. And I find some of his ideas absolutely ludicrous until all of a sudden I start seeing more people talking about it and validity to it. The reason this is on the list is because there was an article that just came out very recently about this. And we have to wait for Will for this. I'm sorry to everyone who would maybe want to talk about this or maybe not, but
We're talking about Will Page
Will has to be here for this.
already, Izzard.
No, it was something that was posted like a week ago that I came across that I've had this entire conversation with Will at length. And the fact that there's an article that came out about it a week ago talking about the same stuff he was talking about a year ago brings me back to why Will has swayed me on so many things I thought not possible. That's as much as I'm saying, okay?
All right. We'll save this. We'll save once again another pie for you, Will.
Man, dude.
Another pie slice.
I didn't even put that
saved
on there
for
for Will. I didn't even put that on there for Will. I did, but like that's a good one. Human cloning.
again.
Not so much. This has to do with I think an article I just found. All right. This is gonna be, I think. I had the links put in here, but they didn't save. I apologize for that. Yeah. Let me find this article I found, and we'll move from there. Okay, let's start with this. While I'm looking this up, we all know at some point in time in the 80s, they cloned. What happened to silencing the phone? What is that?
Hey, if you can tell me what that ringtone is from,
pause.
We will donate $5 to you.
No, we won't.
I'll donate $5 to you.
Real quick, just a girl. So if God told Noah to put every two of every animal in the ark, why wasn't the dinosaurs there? Believe me, I have about 1 million contradictions about it. We're gonna table that for a second, only because I'm not wearing my Noah's Ark shirt that my mom got me. Which, thank you, Mom, for the Noah's Ark shirt.
Do you believe in unicorns? What's her name?
Just a girl.
Just a girl. Do you believe in unicorns? And are they still on Earth with us today?
Okay, we're not going down that road right now.
They're called a narwhal. No?
Narwhals. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Let me find this. Is this it? No, it can't be it. Okay, hold on. Let me find this one. Which I think I'm on. Real quickly, this is going to be an article I saved. My bookmarks. So many bookmarks, man. I'm definitely going to be on a list if I'm not already on all of the lists. Here we go. I got it. Okay. I'll pull this up. I'll pause it until he gets back. And then, okay, so to fill the gap until he comes back. No human cloning. Live your life and just be done with it. So,
well, no, we're talking about have people been cloned already?
No, there's no proof of unicorns. They were mythical creatures. Facts.
True.
So when it comes like we clone sheep, if you to me logically, probability wise, if we clone sheep, I don't believe we stopped there. For just facts, there's no way just because we thought it was unethical or immoral that some country, not to name any specifically, just stopped at being able to clone a sheep or anything else. I believe it is a science, and scientists explore and go to the distance to find out what's possible, what's not. I think it's just factual. The ethical and moral reasons behind cloning humans, I can see them, but I don't think we just never did it. I 100% agree we did it. The movie we cloned.
We've already done humans.
100%. I think we've done humans.
Who is the first?
I don't know. I mean, it would be.
Did they make it out, or they're a lab worker?
You know the name of the first dog shot in space, or the first monkey, or the first person because
I don't know the first monkey.
Well, there was a lot of them, but we know that they did this dog? Because it was we considered that a
triumph and.
We just, my memory. I'm on a track. Don't disrail me.
It was Sasha, wasn't it?
Don't disrail me.
Dog.
I think it was Sasha. Don't disrail me. Damn it. All right.
Derailed.
I'm derailed. Shit, my brain.
Start over.
Come on.
Start over.
Neurons need to connect to synapses and do.
Let me get back here and I'll kick the lever.
Recrank the cog back here. 100%. I don't think we stopped. After we cloned a sheep successfully, that we stopped and didn't clone humans. You know, movies like We Cloned Tyrone, while they were entertaining, I believe there's some facts to that.
So who did it? China?
Russia. I would think Russia.
You
remember the first head? You remember the first head transplant guy? The first head transplant guy that Russia was broadcasting about. We're going to be able to transfer the head of a human to another body.
It's a human brain.
Okay, but let's get back to facts. Cloning an actual person. Impossible or possible? I believe it's 100% possible. Do you really think we just didn't fucking do it because of what?
I believe so. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna watch this 3-minute video.
All right,
and then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna look it up and research it. You guys can chime in with your theories, comments, and opinions, and then we're going to try to decipher whether or not anyone has cloned, as consistently cloning or successfully cloned humans, and is it being done on a regular basis today? That is the topic at hand from here on out.
Engage. Let's go.
The 80s are when
the 80s.
When did we clone?
Oh, that's Brittany.
Dolly was in the early 2000s. Dolly was like 2000.
Dolly was. When was it? I mean, they all look the same. Oh, dude, you can't say that. All right, I'm gonna read the comments. AOL Instant Message sound. He said, "Is it an AOL Instant Messenger sound?" Your phone.
No.
Okay. China clones.
No.
I mean, they all look the same, is what he said. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay,
terrible.
here we go.
I don't get jealous of other girls because I was raised in a cloning lab to be the perfect woman for Hugh M. Hefner. So, other than the fact that
Oh wait a
my
minute.
IQ's
Is this
probably a
one
little-
of the is this one of Hugh Hefner's girls?
Yes.
I see a bunny in the background.
That is. Never mind. I don't know who she is.
No, you know who it is.
I have
Come
no
on.
clue who she
Come on,
is.
you know.
No,
You know you
not
watch enough
saying
TV.
Not saying it.
You know.
Not saying it.
I don't know who this is.
Okay. I actually do.
I have nothing to worry about.
Is it a clone or not?
Oh, now you know going about cloning. Cloning techniques.
1938.
Since 38, 1938, they've been making clone people. There's 8 countries.
Pause. Do you remember the
Pause.
reading about the experiments that scientists and German scientists during like Nazi World War Germany or World War II were doing on people?
Yes.
Okay, there was a lot of it was a open door to science. Is what I'm saying. There was no like wrong answers.
No, they were looking for universal soldiers.
38 to me, I don't disagree. That's a probable. That's all I'm saying.
Making clones.
Universal
I have a
soldier.
doctor friend
but
that
I
all
wanna
it
know
does
where
is
you-
treat the clones.
Captain America.
Very, very pleased to announce that the first baby clone.
I don't need the fucking audio. I don't want this to get copyrighted and taken down because I got 5 on it.
Oh.
All right,
Just put a something.
I was so trying
We
to
do
think of
not
the
own
song
the
in my
rights
head.
to this.
I'm just gonna mute it through the TikTok. I just don't want this to get taken down.
She was born yesterday at 11:55.
CloneAid says they cloned successfully a baby and it's born healthy, and they named her Eve. Ooh, controversial.
Well, you remember the sheep cloning?
AM.
Stop with the damn music. You're killing me. There has to be a program for live streaming that strips music from audio. Like there has to be.
So I mean,
Location.
It's just such a good song, but
I know it is.
all right, fuck it.
So
If you're watching this
I got
live, you get to enjoy it. If you're not
5
watching this live, this is probably going to be cut from the live stream once I get a copyright.
She's fine. We call her Eve between us.
Why would they
You
call
knew
it?
that, of course.
Eve.
Someone suggested it, and I thought it was a good idea, actually. You won't have the right.
But you know what? This is the funny part.
What did she say?
You know what?
Back it up. Back it up. You won't have the right to what?
All right, let's get copyrighted again.
You
Let's
more
mute it.
details
Hold
about
up.
the
You ready?
location.
So-
She's fine. We call her Eve between us. You knew that, of course.
Pause
Someone
it.
suggested.
And I thought it was a good idea. Actually. Okay, I just wanted to know what was said.
A good
So
idea.
why-
A good idea to name the first clone Eve, and we can probably allude to the reason why.
Okay.
Not saying it's like okay.
Well, the first clone should have been
Only
Adam.
man would create women first.
Hey, that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. But it should have been, the first clone should have been named Adam. If that was
No, you know.
obvious.
Yo, I'm just saying, like,
I mean, do you wanna go
there's the reason
If you want to go
why
through, if a bunch of dudes,
they call her
scientists-
Eve because she's the first woman of the whole new world. LOL.
I mean, I agree. I mean,
If anyone, okay, the way I track with stuff like this, if anyone's seen like Transcend with Johnny Depp, Altered Carbon,
Blast from the Past.
any of those
That's the
movies that try to
original.
condition you into the idea that cloning or human transfer of consciousness is possible, and it just kind of breaks the narrative for you.
All right, so
Go ahead.
I got some names you can look up, and they're doppelgangers.
Okay,
From past.
we will, but like let's. When it comes to cloning, to me, it's not a doppelganger. It is an identical.
Yeah,
Identical. We're talking about like there you unless
identical
something,
that fits with the times.
unless something went wrong in the artificial womb, the clone should be identical from your own cells.
well, looks or
because
Yeah.
they are trying to remake the world, what would happen if Eve was born first?
hey, what
Should
would
be
happen
like, I
if
don't
the
need no
world's already
man.
ended?
It would
What
be
if the
over.
world already ended? What if the world already ended?
6 foot, 6 figures, 6 apples. What if the world already ended? I mean, we're not going to get into this right now, but I think personally it has multiple times already. Matrix theory.
So
let's finish the
I
video.
have a friend of mine named Sophia Bridget who's currently being faced for trial, criminalizing the act of godonizing, I think it is, which is like breaking the law of cloning someone.
Wait a minute.
What?
Please dive into that. So you know somebody that privately cloned another person?
Allegedly, I can't say that she did.
Well, allegedly.
I can't say she did or did not because the case is still open. She's 63 years old. I've been knowing her for about 8 years now. She's a part of a movement called the Raylan Movement, and they're the founders of
Raylan movement.
Okay, can you guys promise me one thing, since we are on the early stages of this, that in the efforts of what we're trying to do here with this podcast, we will never be a part of, or like a podcast that is purposely spreading misinformation? Can we agree on that now? We're here for the pursuit of truth, not the not the pursuit of saying whatever makes money. Can we agree on that? I hope so.
Yeah.
For a $10 donation.
Oh my God! All right, that was good.
I won't spread nothing but misinformation.
That was good. That was good. All right. Pursuit of truth is the reason we're here, people. All right.
Which is what she works for. Allegedly, they say that she cloned a girl named Eve about 11 years ago, and that's what they're trying to trial her for.
So is it like a machine, or like how does that? I mean, I know it's not you, but I'm just saying you know more about it than I do.
Well, it's recreating the synthesis of DNA, so it's the exact same genetic structure as anything else would be. It's hard for people to wrap their mind around it because of consciousness and a soul, right?
Right.
So some people who don't want to see past that then are like, well, what is
human cloning? Is real.
He was speaking some facts right there for a second. The main hang up or idea behind cloning is if you clone somebody, like memory, consciousness, the factor of a soul, like like the weird thing, the paradox to me is, if I was to clone myself immediately right now and just make a copy of me, does that copy of me have the exact same memories up until that point, and then from that point it's creating new memories?
No, I don't think you.
Or is it just a blank shell? Or if I create a clone of me and I cease to exist at the same time, am I transferred into that? Or am I cease to exist? That's a fucking paradox.
I think the people that are into the idea of cloning humans are into the idea of transfer of consciousness.
Yeah.
And I think you're more along the lines of whatever that kind of shitty movie was with Will Smith.
Gemini?
Yes. Like his clone didn't. His clone is like, he looks like me. It's like I think it's more along that line.
Would you be okay having another you running around?
I do.
Okay, that's a really good question.
I
was just about to say the movie Multiplicity and how dumber they get as he makes more copies of a copy of a copy. Multiplicity, yeah, we're all on the same page, Chase. So, would I be okay with other me running around? Probably not. Because I think if like anyone who's ever known anyone, if someone around you is too much like you, they get fucking annoying. Right?
Oh,
I think I'd be wrong.
Well, that's without.
Have you ever met a father and a son that are so close in personalities that they don't get along? Because I know those.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And I know women that are the same way.
I'm just. This is like I'm not a psychologist or trying to sit there and say that like I'm breaking down like people's. I think if you're around someone too, I'm just hypothetically saying, if you're around someone that's too much like you too much of the time, that your same, not exactly like father and son. What I'm saying is that your
annoying,
your personality traits that you portray getting put back on you can become irritating.
Is that why you don't work with me no more?
No. Hey, we are very good friends, but we do not agree or see eye to eye. We don't have the same personality traits. We don't have the same mannerisms. I'm saying like a copy of you would become annoying to you because you'd be seeing yourself from an outside point of view.
I have kids.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My son is so much like me. He annoys the shit out of me.
I don't find him annoying though. But if when you when your own mannerisms and tactics and talking points get put back at you, it can become frustrating because you're being exposed to your own bullshit.
Yes. Every time I see my son, yes.
All right, let's finish
If I was
video.
to spit and make a person, that's my son. You know what I mean?
I agree. Listen, with the medical, modern science,
Retarded.
If we are talking about human genomes, mapping human genomes, if we can fucking make a woolly mammoth and adding a few DNA, Jurassic Park style. What makes you think they can't clone you? And what makes you think people haven't been cloned already? I'm going with this, but I want to see where this video goes. And we're going to look in. I want to finish the video.
Well, finish the video. What's taking you so long?
I'll probably have to go after this video.
Of a human being.
In human cloning.
Human cloning. Ban human cloning.
That looks like the 80s right there. 90s.
He's a liar.
He just got back from the island.
No, he just got back from his desk with
But
Monica.
it goes back way farther than that. In the 1970s, Dr. Landrum Shettles was known as the clone doctor.
Oh, yeah.
He said that cloning was, quote, easy to perform, and that was 50 years ago. James Watson, the scientist who discovered the DNA molecule, wrote an article about human cloning for the New Yorker magazine in 1971. He warned that human cloning would be possible soon and would severely disrupt our society. Throughout the 1960s
If you know
and
about it.
70s, human
All right,
cloning
would
was
you take
covered
clones
everywhere in
over
magazines and
immigrants?
newspaper articles.
Yes.
And so many leading geneticists
question is that?
it wasn't a matter of if.
What kind of question is that?
If it wasn't being done already.
I mean, it sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Oh, you got me. He just
To
got
quote
me.
Rick and Morty.
He just got me. He just got me
To
to
quote
snort.
Rick and Morty.
He just got me to snort on live.
Yeah.
That's
shit,
great.
man. Oh my
So if human
goodness.
cloning was described as imminent and easy,
This channel might not be up long, guys.
what's
Get it while you can. Holy shit.
It's now possible to clone humans. What's more, there are doctors ready and able.
I was saying it's been done already. 3 words: stem cell banks. Man, someone clip the snort. Say less, Stephen Ducky.
Thanks, Demon Ducky.
We're glad you're still here. We were wondering.
Hey,
So,
Demon Ducky, the snorts will not stop.
so
as long as it's good.
I'm gonna look this up. Y'all want?
So how about
let me do this.
how many
start here.
hospitals pushed for umbilical cord? What do they call it?
Harvesting?
No. So when you would have your kid, you had the option to store the
Umbilical cord,
Oh man! All right.
like
All right.
cryogenics.
Glad to hear that, Ducky.
What she said?
She's still
I'm
here
always
listening.
here just listening.
She,
Or I say girl. We'll say boy. I don't know.
Demon Ducky.
Demon Ducky is female.
There's a heart, so I'll say.
Oh, it was good.
And it's pink. I'm not trying to gender anybody.
Yeah,
but-
Well, you can
Hey, like I
immigrate
said,
versus cloning, but I'll stop it. Okay.
Once you're an adult, I don't give a shit what you do. I am a human, and you're a human.
All right, go ahead, because I'm gonna look. I'm gonna try to find as much as I can on human cloning in the small amount of time you guys might have left.
Yeah. So, yeah,
The umbilical
stem cell
cord
banks.
goes into stem cell banks.
Yes,
Okay, gotcha.
exactly. But you could save it for yourself, or it goes through them, and you let them have it. Or if you don't ever use it, they just take it. So that is a big thing. It's like how much of that stuff is just getting taken and taken and taken and taken and taken and used for stuff that nobody ever knows. I've heard stem cells would be good for my knees, but I ain't tried it yet.
Yes. Okay.
But they-
Real quick on that. The stem cell stuff was like I remember reading at one point in time that your human teeth, your baby teeth, are such a large surplus of your stem cells that they should be saved, not gotten rid of, and thrown away. So your teeth are basically like a stem cell bank of your mouth, of your body. Like you can make any part of your cell of your body from your teeth. I'll look into that later. If someone wants to call me on the bullshit, I'll be glad to look into it. The other thing was when the first time my dad got cancer before he died, he had blood cancer, lymphoma, I think it is.
Yeah.
So they gave him a treatment, which I didn't know was medical science possible, where they brought his white blood cell count down to 0 and then replaced his white blood cells with somebody else's and did a stem cell transplant. And basically he was, cured of the cancer.
Is that like a dialysis?
He said, if I was to take a DNA test, I wouldn't be your father anymore because my DNA has been altered.
Yeah, no, that's
fucking insane.
That's a good idea for those guys that don't want
people that have bone marrow
responsibilities.
transplants run into the same
The stem
thing.
cells from another person change because it's not your stem cells, it's somebody else's. I agree. All right. Does anybody else have anything before I read this breakdown from Grok? Because this might be one of the first times I don't agree with Grok on something. This is kind of crazy. No. Human reproductive cloning, created and birthing a full genetically identical human being, is not happening and has never been successfully done. As of March 2026, there are 0 medically or scientifically confirmed living human clones. Claims from the past, like 2002 announcement of the group of Clonaid and a baby named Eve, have never been verified and are widely regarded as hoaxes or public stunts. Scientists have never cloned human embryos in labs using somatic cell nuclear transfer, the same technique they use for Dolly the sheep. This was first reported in 2001 and successfully done for stem cell research in 2013, a few times since. The embryos were grown only in the blastocyst stage, a few days old, and destroyed for research. They were never implanted or brought to term. The reason why this is not possible, even with primate cloning successes, monkeys in 2018, human reproductive cloning remains extremely inefficient and risky with high rates of failure and abnormalities. But the fact that high rates of failure and abnormalities means it's been attempted.
Yeah.
Just not successfully. Legal and ethical bans. I agree that there are,
That's
but I don't think anyone's gonna oh no, you know what? This is wrong. We're not gonna do it. I guarantee there's people that are trying. As of 2025, 2026, scientific reviews and news confirms the status. No full human clone exists or are being created. I don't know if I agree with Grok this time.
But it says
right there.
It says in short though, lab created human embryos for research. Yes.
And
very limited. Few days old and destroyed.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you
were they really destroyed?
What is that one scientist that's sitting there like making things and it's like, no, this is my precious, and they're like, I'm just gonna go hide it and let it grow and see what happens.
Hey, we'll tell 100%. You things, but we're really gonna do this. You'll never know.
100% that's happened. 100%.
Yeah, scientists do some stuff.
Hey, so
I agree that there. I mean, I'm happy to go more into this as far as like the idea that there are walking like body doubles. Like, oh, you know what? Man in the Iron Mask type shit, where we're gonna overthrow this dictator or king or president and replace them with a clone we made that's more complacent. Yes, researchers have successfully cloned human embryos in laboratory settings. Primarily for therapeutic purposes, therapeutic cloning, rather than to create a baby, reproductive cloning. Scientists have created early stage cloned embryos using somatic cell nuclear transfer to produce stem cells for medical research, though this remains challenging, ethically highly controversial. Just pull this up. Yeah. So those babies that are born are technically clones. I agree. So yeah, I mean.
So we have the technology. I don't
know where I'm at on this yet.
We have the technology, but we don't have the balls.
The ethics.
No, the balls.
If you guys want to discuss it further, or you want to go ahead and box it.
Yeah. We'll have to put this in the box.
All right.
Yeah, we need Will for
I'm going to say, to me, cloning is going to be in the box for me still.
Yeah,
because while I agree it's been done on the scale that I'm representing, it's being done as far as full human body doubles, body snatching, replacement type shit. I can't prove or find evidence of that in the amount of time we have for today.
But the thing is, that's what you get to.
So it's in the box for me.
If anybody really liked to watch the show, The Venture Brothers, because it was very good.
Yeah, it was.
They would know the two brothers are clones, and they constantly die, and the dad is constantly has a row of clones in certain age groups ready to pop out. So that's just it.
I haven't seen it.
There's no advanced aging of a clone that is being done. So the idea of like, okay, you can make a clone now when you're 50, and when you're 80, we can pop this one out. It should be ready. You'll be 30 again.
So Just the Girl says the reason why they put it I guess in the vernacular or the wording they use.
The question is Nancy going to reuse her original implants
because
get new ones?
Because an embryo doesn't have a heartbeat, so they don't consider it's human, but it doesn't create the human.
Not the same person.
So they don't consider it a human clone because it's the embryo, the state before there's a heartbeat.
Yes.
That's what they're saying. She's saying that's why the verbiage is correct. Is like a human clone has been created because the embryo is before the heartbeat stage.
I agree with that.
Once again, we need Will
redo
for this comment.
We're going to circle back.
My thing is,
I'll leave this one
when you get over to this is the issue that I have with lawyers.
We're going to Jen
Because
Psaki
nobody breaks down the regular vernacular that people will use to be like, oh, no. The semantics is this: we said it's an embryo,
tomato.
but that's just it.
Just a Girl says if the clone embryo lives and has long enough to create a heartbeat,
procreate,
then it is a human, which makes it a clone. But before the heartbeat, you're putting me in a weird overlapping situation because to me, scientifically, it is a combination of DNA the moment it is.
So are you pro-life?
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking
about conception.
Straight factual science.
He's
here.
talking about conception.
If you have created, a clone. That's weird. It's weird.
You're getting awfully religious here, James.
Hold the fuck up.
Hold up,
it's a
James.
weird thing
we can't be talking about religious stuff.
The idea of a human conception is the combination of two separate DNAs. A clone would be a replication of your own DNA. So to me, this is a different fucking ground. That is completely different.
You're talking about conception.
I mean, when you clone
DNAs.
yourself, I'm not going to take a stem cell of my body and make an egg and make another stem cell into a sperm and then create a clone of me. You are cloning the cells themselves.
No, very true.
That's facts.
It is not a new creation.
No, you're taking a Xerox copy of yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Just a Girl, thank you for that. That's a lot of good shit right there. Thank you, Just
It's like
a Girl.
putting your butt on the Xerox machine at the office.
That's a way I wasn't prepared to think of it, and I like the fact that you opened my mind to that.
I hate to, but I got to bounce.
All right, we're gonna. I think just for the ideas here, we do miss our buddy Will, and a lot of this he has. I think a lot of the stuff we do on the show
would be a longer podcast.
Some of it is going to be discussed multiple times. So the things that we discuss that I know Will is going to have very high value input to those subjects. I'm going to leave them on the wheel and hope that we run them again, or spin them again, and he's here for that. So to kind of thank you everyone who has been here tonight, who has viewed, liked, shared, commented, donated. Thank you, everyone on Facebook and Kick, YouTube, Twitch, X. You guys are very much appreciated. If you like, again, like I said, feel free to subscribe, and share. If you like what you're seeing, leave a comment, help the algorithm, help the channel grow. If you don't like what you're seeing, tell me why. Get in that comment section and tell me exactly why you don't agree, or feel free to submit your own conspiracy theories, not even doesn't have to be a conspiracy content.
We do look at YouTube the most, so if you want to make a comment,
we as of now. Yeah. But I mean, I think we're as we see how the channel progresses, how this progresses. We've been doing this for quite a while. We just started going live just a few months ago, so we really kind of want to get involved and have the conversation with other people. So we do appreciate everyone's input, their comments and ideas. There's nothing too far out of the box, pun there for you. For us. So bring us everything you got, and we'll bring it to the table. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of Schrödinger's Cast, and we will see you next week, Wednesday at 7.
Appreciate y'all.
Love all y'all guys. Y'all amazing.
What is the dislike?
You were allowed to have all the dislikes you like.
Who did that?
No, we're
gonna have to see if this cat is in the box or not.
Hey.
We need another snort.
Who is this cat?
We need another snort.
Who's this cat? I got the snort.
Also, thank you for the follow. I missed one about an hour ago. Smedian, thank you for the follow. Gum2, and then Brandy. Thank you guys. YouTube, that's Twitch, YouTube, and I'm thinking Facebook. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next week on Schrödinger's Cast. Looking forward. Again, if you want to be on the show, email me virtually. You can be on the show virtually. You can be on the show in person, depending on where you are geographically. And
yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Ducky. Thanks, girl.
I kind of fucked up the ending. That was a horrible outro.
That one.
Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.